2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of the No Jumper Show. We here on Melrose today with the one and only Lush Uno in the building.
Come on, man. Come on.
And of course, six-figure Suscurb himself, dropping new music every other day like it ain't nothing. What's going on?
Facts. Coolin', man. Another day on a job. You feel me? Happy to be here, chilling. Life is great long as I'm breathing. Happy, chilling, man.
And over there, buried deep in his computer, hard at work, we got Gunner here today since we're here at the store. What's going on?
Just here hanging out, trying to get some work done on my computer. I got a ton of shit to do, but I'm sitting in.
Tons of guns,
Because
baby.
unfortunately, Bricc is not here yet, but he'll be joining us. But Gunner was nice enough to sit in. What is going on this Thursday, Lush?
Well, okay. Yesterday, I turned 43 years young.
Happy birthday, Lush.
Facts.
You know
Happy
what I'm
late
saying?
birthday, brother.
It was a dope ass day. Just I wanted to, like on your birthday, you wake up and you have all these ambitions and things you want to do.
And it never happened.
Never.
Yeah.
No, I
Like-
did not feel that way on my birthday.
Yeah.
It'd be like 6 o'clock and you ain't did shit yet. You like, fuck.
It becomes almost like an obligation to other people because other people and it's like, damn, like I don't. So what I kind of did at a certain point in the day, and like I'm getting faded, I'm chilling with my girl. I'm like, I'm just not gonna take any more phone calls. I'm just ignoring it, and I'm just gonna do exactly what I want to do. We just wound up kicking it, Netflix and chilling. You feel me? Laid up, ordered Thai food, and just posted, and I had like the best night I possibly could have had. I wanted to. It's also weird too because, like on my birthday, it's like my favorite rapper passes away. You feel me? Long live Draco. So it's like now it's like that is attached to it too, and so that's like a whole other thing to focus on. Like I'd rather put that. To me, that's more important. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 43. I done had a lot of birthdays, but we got to make sure that we acknowledge the truth. So long live Draco always. Had a dope show last night. You feel me? At the Novo in his honor. So
Look, I respect that and long live that man 100%. You feel me? But if it was my birthday, man, look, nigga, this the day I was born, my nigga. Like, rest in peace to you 100%. This ain't got nothing to do with him. It could be anybody,
Could be anybody,
who replaced
yeah.
with this nigga. It could be, I don't fucking know, just throw a random, person who passed away. I don't know. Anybody. But if they was important, still, it's like, man, look, this is my birthday, nigga, and we're gonna do some birthday shit, regardless of who passed on this. Look, I don't give a fuck if Jesus died today. Nigga, it's my birthday and we finna do it up.
I for sure
Respectfully.
just had to like at
Rest in
least,
peace to him, though. I don't never want people to
No,
take
no,
this
of
as
course.
some sort of disrespect to Draco.
No, and that anybody that would is just reaching like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it could be anybody, nigga.
Yeah.
If it could be Jesus, nigga, fuck all that. It's my birthday.
It's
But hey, you better than me.
I just had that. I just had that in my mind throughout the day. You know what I mean? Like it is because I remember celebrating my birthday that year and that all that going down and being like, damn, like I don't even want to like turn up the same because it's kind of crazy. But with that being said, you feel me? I wasn't probably supposed to make it. They say people like me die at 27, so I'm 16 years past my life expectancy. You feel me? I was supposed to go out in a blaze of glory a long time ago, and I just been kind of freestyling life ever since then. But we gonna keep it pushing, and it was a beautiful day. Now, one thing I do want to ask about.
Yes.
Okay, my man, Tons of Guns.
Yeah.
all
Yes,
right?
sir. What's up?
You had your first, in my opinion, your first major No Jumper interview appearance a few days ago.
Yeah.
When you were a part of the World of T-Shirts interview and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. World of T-shirts. Josh Block. Shout out Joshua Block.
Shouts to- So, and were you kind of instrumental in organizing that interview being set up? or-
No, that was more like Adam saw this guy on Instagram and sent me like, oh, do you know who this guy is? And I'm like, wait, why is Adam sending me fucking Josh Block on Instagram? This is like kind of crazy to me. And then I guess they fucking set up the interview without telling me. Awesome,
Right.
cool. And they let me know that Josh was coming on Monday, and I was like, oh, sick. And yeah, I just showed up to work on Sunday, and he's just walking down the street, and I was
He was
like,
already in town.
yeah,
for
he
the
was already
interview.
in town, and I was like, yo, like, you shouldn't like be on Melrose alone.
This fool's just kind of like one.
Yeah,
Okay,
dude.
so before
Niggas know who that is. I didn't know who the fuck that
Yeah,
nigga was
he's
until 2
famous,
days
bro.
ago.
Yeah, give
Bro,
some
he's-
context.
He's arguably more famous than you, gang. Like
I'm not saying like he's not famous. Like I'm just saying like I don't know who the fuck that is.
he's just like hella famous on like TikTok. He's got like 2.6 million followers just for like being like some silly goofy goober.
Man,
He
I
does,
just seen
like,
the bitch have 10 million followers on TikTok and being able to walk past this motherfucker peacefully and don't
but
nobody
this is
know
different.
who they
This is different because it's like it like accommodates like a different audience of people who's just like crazy, like obsessed with him, and he's got like that cult like following. You know what I mean? Like when I was hanging out for him for 2 days, people were like, like in places you wouldn't expect. You know?
So it's like to give people like perspective on who aren't familiar with this guy.
Yeah.
Josh is a travel blogger. Is that like a good way to describe him? Or like
he's being taken advantage of by an old weirdo guy.
okay. We're
Mr.
gonna get
Bass,
no. We're gonna
okay.
get into all that.
So-
but he's okay.
Some
he's,
type of travel vlogger, I
he's-
guess.
yeah,
Yeah, but
but
he doesn't
he's-
vlog. Kind
right.
of.
Yeah. And he's like you know, and this isn't a diss. Very like visibly on the spectrum.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
he's
saying?
very like you could very visibly tell that he's different.
Yeah, it's not like yeah. Like look, I'm probably on the spectrum. I probably got a little bit of autism, but
Yeah.
that dude, like, you know, it's pretty visible.
It's very
And so who is the Mr. Based guy?
Okay, so Mr. Bass is just this like loser old man kick streamer, right? Who view bots all his streams and wears the same Hellstar t-shirt every fucking day. Change your shirt, by the way, bro. And basically he's just like manipulating and taking advantage of Josh. And basically like he'll go on stream for the day and hang out with Josh, and Mr. Bass will make like anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000 a day from donations, right? But all the donations are like shit triggering, like words to trigger Josh. Like they'll be like, Josh, put the fries in the bag. I'm gonna steal your hat. Or they'll play.
Okay,
some,
yeah. So he has
So
certain.
he's
ticks.
making-
Autistic triggers.
He's
and
making
shit.
so
Yeah.
this guy, Mr. Bass, is making $6,000 a day off of people sending in donations to harass Josh, right? And at the end of the day, Mr. Bass is maybe paying him like 1%, 5%, maybe most, like $200 a day when he just made 6 bands. And basically, yeah, just taking advantage of Josh and his autism that he can't really like put together the situation of what's going on.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And how long have they been working together? Like,
I'm not exactly too sure on that. I think it's only been like since this year on some time. But fucking
So
they've
then
been streaming.
So then he winds up coming over here doing the pod with y'all.
Yeah, we set him up with his kick stream. He made 2 racks in 2 days.
And basically all you did is like you told
We hung
him, like,
out with him for the day, and he split Hondro split his fucking donations with Josh for the first day, and Josh made like $500. Second day, same thing, made another $500, and then Hondro set him up on his own kick stream with his own stream, whatever the fuck, donation and everything.
which
and then
anybody could go.
Anybody
on
can do
kick.com.
and do, right? And Josh made $817 in 40 minutes, right? So he made 2 bands in 2 days. And then when he went back home, again, this Mr. Bass old man loser started like manipulating Josh, the whole situation, telling Josh that we drugged him, that we gave him lean. Like, first of all, bro, lean is fucking like 150 to 200 and something dollars a line. Like,
Right.
I'm not giving that shit to nobody.
I'm definitely
nigga.
not giving Josh Block like fucking free drugs.
Is that because like he went to the cough syrup store?
It's
The
because
awful lot of
we're
cough syrup
here
stores, so
on
that's, like-
Melrose, bro. We're like, what do we do with Josh? Like, what do we do? We're drinking, right? By the way, he has his own ID. He's a full grown adult man.
and a full blown alcoholic.
If he wants to go and buy
Which is
alcohol,
crazy.
he could go and fucking do that himself. I don't have to make him do anything.
and he's gonna get alcohol.
Yeah, he's gonna get
regardless.
alcohol regardless. So we're here on fucking Melrose. We get him some costume merch. We get him a fucking haircut. We walk him down to the trading post, which was a fucking mistake, by the way.
Why is that a mistake?
Just like everyone is just recognizing him, wanting to take pictures,
Mm-hmm.
like harassing him. Like he starts like crashing out a little bit at the fucking trading post. And then we get him a tattoo and all that. So we did all this for him. Why would I give him free drugs too, bro? Like, no.
So your whole intention
I'm
is
not
like
getting high with an autistic nigga. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
was
not
getting
doing
drunk with
nothing
him.
with you. I'm not doing that either.
He was
I'm
hella
not
cool.
drinking with you. I'm not.
We're
doing
back here turning up, having a good time.
I feel like you
having
can't
fun.
consent to nothing as being like, especially like if you a certain level of gone as far as like, you know what I'm saying, like if you have a certain level of autism, I feel like, like they'll say like your mind mentally, like you have the mental capacity of like a certain age. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't consent to damn near nothing, nigga. You need a caretaker and all these kind of things. I'm not doing nothing with you.
And well, that's kind of what you were trying to do, is be his
I
like
ain't do shit.
caretaker.
And that's the thing is with him, Josh, it's like kind of sad because his parents died when he was really young.
It's fucked up.
And then he lived with his grandparents up until he was probably legal enough to be on his own. And then he's just never had anyone probably to like tell him like between right and wrong and like, hey, you shouldn't be drinking every day and just throwing up in public everywhere and like
That's insane.
not taking care of yourself. But I don't think he really does have a caretaker. It's just him, and he just kind of like, I don't think he has a house either. He just lives in motels, and like on his way to Luxembourg, I don't think he even had luggage. He just had like a fucking grocery bag with his clothes in it.
But he has a
like,
passport.
But he's got a passport, which he's terrified of losing, right? He'll ask you what the word BANNED means like at least 12 or to 100 times as you're hanging out with him.
Yeah.
And he's like totally chill. I just think that this fucking creep, Mr. Bass, like, just like is bad people.
So Mr. Bass got mad essentially that he
lost his cash cow.
Right. Because like
Yeah.
what it reads like from the outside is this dude was basically taking it, or, opportunistically coming up off of the fact that he had a dude on his stream that was gonna get a lot of
Mr.
traffic.
Bass is making all the money and paying Josh pennies. We set up Josh with his own stream so he could be making his own money. And Mr. Bass was freaking out that he lost his cash cow. And immediately, as soon as Josh got back, started manipulating him so he could keep his money. So went as far as to take away his fucking donation link that we set up that goes straight to Josh's Square to make sure Josh gets paid. Now it's set to some shit called Live Beam, which Mr. Bass Weirdo owns a percentage of. So regardless, if you donate any money to Josh, you're still donating money to Mr. Bass and it's still putting money in his pockets.
I will say, like to reiterate my sentiment from the other day, that's not very quote unquote based behavior.
No.
I don't think Brandon.
Mr. Bass is a weirdo creep. R.I.P. Julia. Change your t-shirt.
But what I could see I think Sus makes an interesting point. Just like it's probably going to put anyone that is around somebody, when they're getting faded like that, under the fire to some degree.
And some people with autism, like I feel like at certain levels, like of autism, like some people are 100% fully functional. Some people need 100%.
Yeah, it's a spectrum.
Care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it depends on what part of the spectrum you own. But I personally feel like, nigga, I'm not doing it. Like especially if I see like, you know what I'm saying, like you just out here, you know what I'm saying, like you a certain part of the spectrum where I just feel like I don't know if I could really get jiggy with that, getting high with a nigga, and he already gone.
I wasn't getting high with him.
I'm
We
not
were
saying
just drinking.
You. I'm just saying
Yeah.
in general, like whatever it is, like niggas just out here. It's no way, whoever the dude is, if it's him, you, anybody, you feel me? Niggas just out here just getting hella faded with an autistic nigga, and he just out here saying hella autistic shit the whole time. He gone.
Yeah, he's saying the whole time.
Come on,
he's stimming out. Fucking.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
nigga.
I mean, like,
hell no. I can't do that.
We're the same age.
If you in the chat talking about I sound stupid for that, you're insane.
No, I don't think you sound
You're
stupid.
insane.
I don't think you sound stupid. It is like I could see Gunner being like, not to say like you're like the mayor of Melrose or whatever,
He
but
not
like
that.
you're.
He not that nigga. That ain't his responsibility.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, that's just me. Like, that ain't on him. He a grown ass man. He can do what the fuck he want. That's just not something I'm gonna do.
For me, how it was is like I'm a fan of Josh, and I see him walking down Melrose, and I'm like,
looking vulnerable.
yeah, whoa.
Yes. So he do.
Yes.
Nigga out here drunk as fuck, stumbling and shit.
I
Looking like
wasn't
a little
referring to
drunk
like-
ass baby. Nigga,
wasn't
you
referring-
look crazy.
So I see Josh walking down the street,
That's a potential lick
And-
for these
and-
demons out here.
and I'm like, whoa, I want to. I walk up. Steven's like, Josh is on Melrose. I'm like, what? Let's go get him. He's like, oh, we just passed the store. He already came by. Wasn't fucking with us. I'm like, all right. And then Miles was like, nah, I just sent the homie to go get him. Some guy, random fucking guy off the street, comes back with Josh. And I'm like, they're walking by. I'm like, Josh, can I get a picture? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, and then I start telling him, like, oh, like, what are you doing? Let's hang out. Da, da. I don't know. I have things to do. Da, 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 da. As soon as I was like, well, do you want to go get a drink? He's like, yeah, let's go get a drink. We went and got a drink, came back, and then he started listening
nigga
a
like a
bit.
chow and candy.
And we had to like
Yeah.
explain to him.
Kidnap that nigga with.
I started
with a
explaining
shot.
to him. I was like, yo, I'm not some like random weirdo. Like you have the interview with Adam tomorrow. This is his store. I work for Adam. Like you're just walking down that part he didn't understand. The walking down Melrose part, like you shouldn't be doing that. He didn't get that. And I was trying to explain to him, like, no, you shouldn't be walking down Melrose down the street. Like someone's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah.
And then bro, I had my guy moving out like the president on Melrose, like armed security. There's like 6 of us walking. I called up a couple of my homies, like, dude, you're not gonna believe it. All the t-shirts here, like, pull up.
What was the first like per year? Like, did Mr. Based hit you up like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you like?
Mr. Bass blocked me on Instagram.
So so you guys.
No. I said I posted some shit on Instagram and said fuck Mr. Bass, and he blocked me. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure he knows who I am from like all the clips, and like the entire like World of T-shirts community. Like, as far as I can tell, like they're in full support of like me and Hondro and like us, the No Jumper team. That like we took good care of him. We put him in a position of win, and we did our best to like host him in Los Angeles. But then like
Yeah, I think that it's pretty obvious, like from my perspective, that it's not cool the way that this dude's being exploited.
Not at all.
And you know what? If Mr. Bass did put in a lot of work to help this guy and help organize it, I understand him feeling like wanting to be involved in some capacity. And
But he didn't.
Then if that's not the case, then you know.
At the end Josh already had motion before he even met Mr. Bass, and then they like randomly met each other, and then Mr. Bass is the reason why like Josh is kind of like strung out on alcohol, and why like all these crash out moments before Mr. Bass, a lot of Josh's content was making like silly little dancing TikTok because he's like autistic, you know what I mean? So people like to watch it, you know what I mean? So
no, he's entertaining as hell.
Yeah, he's cool. Yeah,
like literally like unintentionally and unironically, like he's a legitimately entertaining person. So, but with all that being said,
I got a little cousin that's autistic, and bro, nigga nonverbal and walk on his tippy toes. You think I'm getting drunk with this nigga?
No, I feel
you're crazy. You gonna get high with this nigga?
Look,
nigga don't even be speaking till he like 11.
And it's funny.
This is crazy. I'm not doing that.
See, and I got a cousin that's like that too.
I got family that's like that. I'm not getting high with you, dog. I can't.
I had a cousin that literally would not look anybody in the eye or barely communicate. And then like by the time he was 18, all of a sudden you can't get this fool to like stop talking, and he's like reciting the most craziest obscure details from like the Star Wars fan lore that like it's insane, like the level of knowledge that bro possessed. But it's just
they like savants. On specific subjects, they're like either a calculator or a fucking encyclopedia.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the type of autism Josh had. It was more of like stimming, being silly, and like repeating himself a bunch.
And they just call those idiot savants.
Yeah.
Well, and just like weird, like and just like
weird
social interaction.
Yeah.
Like socially. I don't know if that's like considered Asperger's or autism or whatever they call it.
Something.
But yeah.
Bro's super cool though. I fuck with him.
Yeah. Asperger's, I believe, is a form of autism. Yeah, and there's like
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, there's certain things that define it, and it has to do with a lot of the Asperger's thing are like is based on social cues and like either
they were trying to say Sosa had that shit.
Yeah.
When it first came out, that was a big thing.
That was a big narrative.
Big narrative. Rapper with Asperger's syndrome. I remember hearing that shit. Like, what the fuck is they talking about?
And I don't.
He seemed normal to me.
And as someone that spent like a prolonged periods of time around him, like, I'm not gonna say that's not true. You feel me? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. But there's also, I think, with dudes like Sosa, and I think that just a lot of fools that are, from the trenches that experience a level of PTSD and trauma at a young age that kind of like affects you in a way that is similar in the way that you interact with people. You know what I mean? Like, where it could be defined as that, or I think a lot of it with Sosa is he just didn't trust nobody and didn't really want to talk to people. So people just were like, oh, you're autistic. You know what I mean? Or you have Asperger's.
It says Asperger's syndrome is a neurodevelopment disorder that was previously categorized as a type of autism spectrum disorder. So it used to be, but science and health things change over time all the time. So
number one symptom, and like I said, social interaction challenges. You feel me? Like that's like the main. So like, I've known people that are Asperger's and they'll have Asperger's and they'll have double Asperger's with cheese. And these
You're retarded.
These fools.
This guy's dumb.
This nigga's a
That was
fucking
so
idiot.
bad.
This
Like,
16,
what?
2021.
So
dumb.
bad,
With a
Lodge.
side
You
of
can't
fries.
ignore that.
You guys never saw that episode of South Park?
Yeah, when he puts the burgers in his ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, they'll say things that are considered really inappropriate socially, but they're like 100% on point. Sometimes it'll be like you look really old to be wearing that outfit, or like something like that. To you know what I mean? And be
That's
like
just like your average 4-year-old.
type shit, like
Type shit.
That's your
like,
average 6-year-old.
Type shit.
no filter.
Bro,
but
niggas been in
super
the
on
chat
point.
arguing for 20 minutes talking about if I'm white or black. This is insane. These niggas need help, gang. Lush.
Both of your parents are black.
Thank you. I was just finna say, Lush, can you clarify this shit since you've known me half my life?
Yeah, both of your parents are black.
And my grandparents on
Yeah.
all sides. There's no
I
white people.
don't think you have a white
I don't.
relative that I've seen.
Ever. I don't have no white in my blood. I'm just a nigga. I'm just like, if you gotta do some history on, you know, black people and what they can produce. They could produce all variations of color. Just because you light skinned don't automatically mean you mix, gang. All my peoples is niggas. Ain't nobody mixed with nothing. We just black.
I'm probably one of less
We
than.
didn't speak no other languages. Nobody.
I'm probably less than one of like 5 people, white people max that have been to like your crib. like,
Facts. You
ever.
and Thanks.
Yeah, you feel me? Like
You and Thanks are the whitest thing to ever be involved in our family.
Yeah.
And Thanks married in.
you feel me? like so. Yeah, I don't
have nothing white or
I don't think
Mexican
people-
or nothing. Just niggas.
think people understand the way like
Yeah, genetics
complexions
works and
and
shit.
genetics
Yeah, I
and
don't
all
think they
that shit,
understand that. There's light skinned Africans, brother.
yeah,
You don't gotta
Literally.
be mixed
Literally.
to be light skinned. I just seen them going back and forth since we started. It was crazy. Another nigga said if we going back and forth about if sus is black or white, we have no life. Another nigga has so much self
Yeah.
realization when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
was arguing for 20 minutes.
That's
Nigga
good
said we have
awareness.
no life.
that's good awareness. Pull up his
Immediate good awareness.
23 and me.
Like, bro, what? These niggas are crazy. Yeah, nah, I'm of course I'm not gonna be 100% African, but I mean like immediate, nah. And
Yeah.
no grandparents, none of that. Like, I know a lot of my family, like great grandparents. I met a lot of them, and they just all niggas from the South. It's niggas, no white people, no Mexicans. They don't speak no other languages. We just mix with nigga and crazy.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
I'm glad I got you as a
Yeah,
you know,
no, like
witness.
literally.
Yeah,
you
you've
know,
been around my
I would
family.
love to be like, what do you mean? Like his mama white.
Right.
That'd be
Hell
great.
no,
Like,
that's a
but-
real black lady.
Yeah, no, his mama probably want to like punch me for even joking about that.
You feel me? Like
Yeah,
that's a real
yeah,
black lady, nigga.
Yeah,
she not
like,
playing those games.
in the slightest.
And
we
y'all
seen-
know my nigga,
we
my
seen
pop's a
Pops.
nigga.
Yeah,
You
we
feel
seen
me? But, I
Pops.
mean, that's cool, you know.
But sure, sus is white.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just had to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I take it.
Yeah.
White privilege, give me
there
some.
you go. When you
Shit.
get pulled over, he's
You
white.
feel me? Treat me like Drake, nigga. Well, not the Drake 2024.
Yeah.
Last year Drake.
right.
Last
there
year
you
Drake.
go.
This year Drake. You don't want to be treated like this
Seven.
year Drake.
And
Yeah,
Next
you feel
year's
me?
Drake.
Next
Drake will
year's
be
Drake.
back apparently.
Yeah.
And with
yeah,
that being
one.
said, to wrap up the World of T-shirts thing, I think that it's awesome what you did, and thank
Yeah.
you for holding
Yeah,
bro
yeah,
down and shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
got-
In
I got-
fact, even though you got drunk with him, you could have been a weirdo and had the camera all up in his face, like, look who's here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just been a super fucking
No,
creep,
no, no.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nah,
We-
you could have did much worse.
we were on there on his stream, like shouting ourselves out or like doing anything for us. Like for me, it was more like
It looked
fuck
like you
with
were
bro.
just having a really good time with them. You guys took him to the casino. Like,
yeah, I
you
had a
guys-
great fucking
You guys
time.
legit hung out like you would hang out with the homie.
Yeah,
You guys-
and and we did a lot of shit, and it also inspired me to like I should be live streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you should.
Did you start
Yeah,
streaming?
totally.
since
Yeah,
then?
I bought a phone, and I bought all the stream stuff because Handro was here streaming,
Yeah.
and that's the reason how we got all those clips.
Yeah.
Thank God he was here because the fucking vlog camera was at the office because it was going to fucking Miami or whatever. But like if Handro wasn't here, I still would have hit him up, and me and Steven would have still hung out with Josh all day, and there would have been no camera rolling. So I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get my own stream going."
It's
'cause-
not like you were like, "Yo, check out this Galaxy gas."
No, we didn't do anything like that. I didn't give him any. Yeah,
That, not, I ain't gonna lie, you would be completely out of line. He already a drunk. So
That'd
I
be
can't really be
crazy,
mad
yeah.
at you for getting drunk with him. That's already what he
Yeah.
did. I wouldn't take no shots with him, but I don't drink.
yeah.
But you feel me? Now you just pull out some Nas for the autistic homie, you out your fucking mind.
He knew what it was too. And Mr. Bass, piece of shit, right? The other day, like, fucking yeah, fuck you, old man. Taking donations to make Josh fucking hit the whippets. Like, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, like you're
Taking donations to get an autistic nigga to hit the fucking nos is insane.
That's like, I don't want to say the word criminal because I don't think that's the right word.
I'm
to
sure.
use,
I'm
like,
sure
but-
what
It feels borderline.
what Josh
illegal.
Man, it
What
should
Mr.
be, nigga.
What Mr. Bass did on stream when Josh first night in New York back from LA, that stream, I guarantee you that shit was illegal, bro.
Right? Because
There's
he got
no
him
way,
drunk.
bro.
He got him. Like,
They got him
coerced
drunk.
him
Into
into
drunk,
signing
took his
over-
phone,
Yeah.
banned all the mods from his kick, and changed the fucking donation link.
Bro,
That-
look at
that-
it like
yeah.
this.
That seems illegal.
Yeah,
Look,
dude.
just because he doesn't have a caretaker doesn't mean he might not be legally mandated to. You get what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
He
Oh,
could
yeah,
be
yeah.
legally mandated to have one with his mental capacity. We don't know.
Well, yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
And that's literally one like interaction with the state whatever to.
This is what I'm saying. Like, we don't know.
judge.
So let's say if he does, you feel me? Then that mean he fully can't consent to none of that shit.
Right,
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So like niggas don't really know the legality to it. You feel
No,
me?
100%.
We don't know that
Consent's
man's
like
business all the way.
Consent is definitely like a fine line when you're dealing with people with that, and I don't
with mental
and
disorders.
yeah,
What's the morality with it? You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
want to demean him by saying quote unquote diminished capacity, but like there's really not too much of a better term to use because, if that wasn't the case, he would have already not been allowing this fool to fucking rob him for all this
Yeah.
time and take advantage of him.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit,
bro. He's
He's obviously like
we got to Operation Save Joshua Block from crazy creep old man murder.
free world of t-shirts.
Basically,
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
free world of t-shirts.
Yeah.
Hasn't that? Hey, that's been a long going thing though. With a lot of content creators with mental health things. I don't know if y'all remember. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
That nigga, you feel me? He was getting taken advantage.
The birds are chirping.
The birds is chirping, nigga. He was getting took advantage of. Like hell of them niggas always come out. Of course, these nuts.
Yeah.
All these niggas. Like this is an ongoing thing,
Yeah.
bro. You feel me?
yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 100%.
I feel like even 50 Tyson, early 50
That
Tyson,
too.
there was some
I'm
exploitation.
50 Tyson. I'm from Northside, Minnesota,
Sorta.
Twin City. But
Yeah.
that's where I'm from. I used to play that shit every fucking day, nigga.
He's
on my
hard.
mama.
That's
But
the
like,
homie.
oh shit. All right, somebody says, as an adult with autism, I get high and do normal shit. I have a normal job as an electric engineer. I don't get hoes like y'all. Sus is black, by the way. I never said that you couldn't be. I said that there's a spectrum of it where you could be fully functional and it could be minuscule, or you could be on the other side of the spectrum where, nigga, you need a caretaker full time of the day.
All
You
he
know what
said
I'm
is you
saying?
don't get hoes.
Yeah, that was crazy. He just said he don't get no hoes because autism. Shit, we could teach you
Yeah.
better. You feel me? 'Cause that's crazy.
All right.
Nah, some nigga with autism. in the
I'm
chat.
going to.
Thank you, Gunner. Appreciate your, you feel me, clarifying all that. That was dope, bro.
Northside Zone, Twin City, Minnesota.
Good.
That's
What's
where
up,
I'm
friend?
You know what I'm
from.
saying?
No, I have some.
That's where I'm from.
The other chair. Oh.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't saying that if you was autistic that you just retarded as fucking, you just can't give consent to nothing. That's not what I'm saying. I said that there's different levels of a spectrum. You could be fully functional, or you could need a full-time
Yeah,
caretaker
some oomph.
and can't do nothing.
Need
So I'm
some
just saying,
I-
depends.
Yeah,
know,
and I think there's
where
a
can
difference.
we hold the legality of it? Like, who are we to say, what a nigga can or can't do? But I feel like if you legally need a caretaker, nigga, I'm not getting high with you or getting drunk with you, nigga.
I do feel like Freddie B might also not be taking into account like his level of functionality compared to World of T-shirts. So like you saying like we've seen the way World of T-shirts is, and this isn't like to demean him or talk down on him or act like he's not a grown enough man to make decisions about like what he consumes or this or that. But obviously, you might be functioning on a level that's more conducive to getting by in society than that man is.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
it.
all I'm saying. Facts. It's levels to that shit.
What's up, Mr. Bricc?
What's the deal,
Oh.
Yeah.
bro? That freeway ain't no fucking joke right now, bro.
Yeah, no, it was actually really bad. I didn't even want to like.
I left the house an hour and 15 minutes ago.
There's for sure something going on Melrose too. Bobbing up Melrose is kind of slimy today. And
Nah, it ain't even Melrose. It's just that, I live way out there. It's
Yeah.
closer. I'm like 35 minutes work. But like coming to LA, you can't predict the traffic ever. And I don't use GPS until I'm like in the traffic.
understandable, sir.
They don't really work that way though. The whole point of the GPS is to avoid the traffic.
Yeah,
GPS take you right to the
they take it
traffic.
right to the traffic
Because
most of
everybody use the
time.
same stupid ass
Like-
route on that
Like
motherfucker.
yesterday,
Yeah, but if you're like using Waze and stuff, like once
Same thing.
traffic picks up, it'll start rerouting, and
Yeah.
then once
It's
that
supposed
picks
to
up,
reroute
it
you.
reroutes another way.
Have
So-
y'all ever noticed with Waze when you start going them other way that you see everybody else is starting to you like y'all got this app too?
Yeah,
Because why is everybody it start
doing
getting
that.
you like
So
y'all
I-
all doing the
so
same
what
shit?
I do is
I fully take my own mental GPS and just
like if
maneuver.
I see the route and I know that these streets are open at that time, I just look at the map and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna sag down here. Like, cause
Facts.
yesterday I was going downtown and I was going on like 2-hour ride. Like it was there. I was already an hour in, and then when you jam up on the 101 coming around in the downtown, like by the Western
You gotta
exit off
hop
the
off.
101.
On Western Ave, you gotta hop off.
Hop on, but Normandy be wide open because the GPS don't tell you to take that one lane street. So I took like 35 minutes off my trip yesterday.
See,
And I was
I be
gonna
feeling
take
like-
it off the trip today and come over to Canyon, but something told me to just, you know what I mean?
I be feeling like the GPS can't tell me if I should be driving down Arlington or Normandy today.
yeah,
I'm just gonna go see. for
I'm gonna go
myself.
check because
I'ma
don't
go
nobody
see,
be
'cause
on that shit.
I might get jiggy down
You
Arlington.
know Arlington
with this
go
little
crazy. It
double
go all the
facts.
way- come
Or
on.
sometimes I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes Normandy be wide open. Vermont always got traffic. Normandy sometimes be wide open.
Then I
Western
took a cool,
Vermont
I took
always
a
got
cool
traffic.
route to Melrose last night too, though during traffic hour. I was over there in the hood, in the West Boulevards, over there by
Mhm.
I took Buckingham all the way up over the skating ring, the Pico, then the San Vicente, the Hauser. Then I got there
See,
fast.
but to get down through this motherfucker from over there, nigga, I'll just go Crenshaw, Wilshire, left on Wilshire, right on Rossmore.
Rossmore go all the way to
all the
Cahuenga.
way up.
That turn into
You feel me?
Cahuenga.
That's how I be
That
getting here
turn
early.
into
I don't take
Cahuenga.
no freeways.
Yeah,
I take the
yeah,
street and get jiggy through that
yeah.
motherfucker. You feel me?
Redondo and Hauser a good route too, though.
Mm.
Because I used to walk to Fairfax from that area. Niggas used to walk when they was kids.
Facts.
Yeah,
I used to walk from Adams and Crenshaw all the way up here.
that's a hike.
That's a fact. I
It's
take
not,
the
I
one.
mean, you
I take
jump
the
on the bus and
105.
shit too.
Yeah, I was gonna say
you,
with the bus.
you
It's the one on
sneak the
Stone.
bus for a second, but sometimes it's all pushing depending on how much weed we smoking.
Facts. Them
And
niggas
how
used to call it
bad
the
you want to
101
be,
back
because it's
in the day.
girls' houses we stopping out on the way. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
how that go when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I was a fucking Metro baby, nigga. I'm on the 210 every day. I remember when they built the Expo line, nigga. That shit cut my time in half to get everywhere. I had to take 3 buses. I used to be on, nigga, the 38 down Jefferson, nigga, and then I had to use that to connect to the Vermont bus. I had to wait for the Rapid,
What's
the
the
little
red
red
bus,
one
the
that connect.
212?
The 212. I used to take that one up. You
all
feel
the
me?
way.
To
That take
go
you
up
Hawthorne,
to
that-
Simply Wholesome. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah,
Because I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie. I had a little job at Simply Wholesome making the smoothies for like 2 months.
For
My mama,
real. My
they kicked
family,
me for
them my
smoking in
people.
the by the trash cans. I was smoking
My
on my
nigga
break.
Dread, that's like a
Fired me.
nigga uncle, the one who owned it, Dread.
You feel me? Him, his
Yeah.
daughter. You feel
Yeah.
me? No, cat, that nigga fired me for that shit.
He caught you smoking weed.
Yeah,
Heard you?
but I wasn't even smoking, which is the crazy part. The other nigga was. I was just going back there to throw some shit, and I was having a conversation with the nigga. I didn't even get to hit it yet. But yeah, you said we should get into these.
Yeah.
As
No.
much as the chat loves LA traffic convos, we should.
Hey,
do
we're
some
actually
better.
like adding creases to craniums. So there's some great advice for navigating the streets of LA.
Right, but that
Facts.
is hyper specific to the LA, that area audience.
All right, so let's get into these topics. Number 1, remembering Draco the Ruler. What do you think Draco legacy is? I mean, you already know, like most influential rapper currently to this day. I feel like if it wasn't I feel like Draco shaped the sound that inspired Kendrick to do what he's doing, which is now moving the world. Like, and I feel like it was Draco always gave things in their most rawest, undiluted form. He was never trying to reach a mass audience. People liked his music, so he made it, and he wasn't gonna change it to try to fit into any forms or conventions. He was being himself 1000%. And if you look at it, like the times he had opportunities where bigger artists were trying to get him on records and stuff, like he still did his same thing. So Saweetie put him on a joint. He still was using his same slang. He wasn't trying to appeal to that audience. He got Drake on a hook. He's still doing his regular Draco energy. And you feel me? I think he's one of a kind. And his legacy will continue. One of the greatest artists in hip hop history, one of the greatest West Coast artists, but he was way more than that. And I just feel like he was a kind of, if you crystallize and distill the spirit of the average person out here getting it in the streets of Los Angeles, that's him, especially when you like take into account this is a dude that, although he might have had his affiliations and so that, he wasn't pushing the line on gangbanging. So it's a whole different side of LA street life that people Draco like to the same degree, like as far as claiming it.
I wasn't gonna say it if nobody else was.
That's my brother, so I can say it. Like he's in trouble for antagonizing gang members.
For sure that
he's pushing the line on gangbanging.
What I meant was like not the fact that
Stink Team is a gang, bro.
We're not used to seeing
if they beef with Bloods, they're gang.
Yeah.
They just not Crips.
We know to the police they is.
They just 100%. Not Crips or Bloods. Like they got whole indictments. Nigga, they're a gang.
To the police, that's definitely a gang.
Oh, joints.
Well, that was the whole thing they tried to make stick for years with those guys. Criminal organization. That's why they tried to get the RICO and all that.
Yeah, but I just have to.
No, you're right.
He didn't gang bang, but he definitely, you feel me, was affiliated. Exactly. He was around. He was doing his thing.
1000%.
Yeah. And it was crazy. If you was around the Steam Team, man, that shit was like a fucking melting pot of niggas from everywhere. Niggas from everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere. Especially that Too Greedy shit.
Fat niggas
Too Greedy was more infested with everything.
From everywhere.
You got Swads, Hoovers,
nigga, that's how Chicago places and shit end up turning into hybrid gangs and all of that kind of shit, you know? So, I mean, I don't want to call it a gang because I ain't putting no titles on no shit, you know what I'm saying, but to the police, you know?
I guess what I meant by that, and I guess I didn't say it in the right way, is that when we're used to when rappers are coming out of LA, them being like, oh, he from this gang, and it's typically like a Crip or a Blood gang, you know what I mean, or Hoop or whatever.
So he wasn't from neighborhood.
They tried to say
he was 100 affiliate. And he
very
says
much
it on the songs. He says it on the songs.
Hey, because I grew up in the
spells stink, STINC.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? Out of respect. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he wasn't pushing the gangbang agenda. He did show non-affiliates how far you can make it.
100%.
That was what I was trying to say.
Is showing non-affiliates how far you can make it just being 100%. A real nigga. That's one of the reasons why I respect Seth so much in his movement, because he's still out here at 10 toes. He's still everywhere. And nigga, he don't need no whole army behind him. He like me. I'm from the hood, but I don't use that to my advantage.
I appreciate that. Cause a lot of niggas that just stay from wherever they getting mistreated at, get beat up, robbed, booked, all type of shit, and just still be from that motherfucker. Like, oh, fuck, I'm still from the nigga, they do all kind of shit to your bitch ass. You feel me?
It's
like,
either,
you just still over here.
It's either make the decision that you made as a grown man, or go to jail for life for smacking one of them niggas.
You finna turn into a super renegade and get the go to, or nigga, you finna make a grown ass man decision.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I ain't never witnessed so much hate till, like, because I've always been successful. I don't think these niggas in the hood knew. But when I made it to the camera and it was successful, the real hate started coming out. And it's like me, I ain't take the same route as you. I stay right there, and I'm gonna torture every nigga that think they could play with me every time, nigga. And it's a fact. They could say what they want. They could scream online. Every nigga that tried to physical assault me over there has been tortured, nigga. Hood, and they don't be in the hood no more.
Yeah.
And I think if I had the same amount of years, you feel me? Because you older than me, If I would have had a same amount of years, I probably would have definitely made that exact same decision. Because it's different when you dedicate half your life to some shit,
they turned
rather
on a
than
nigga.
4 to
They
5
turned on
years.
you immediately.
You know,
yeah, because you was
I'm
a
on here
young
like 4 or
nigga.
5
Yeah,
years.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me? But
Now,
half your life,
you made the right decision.
that's completely.
No,
you
that
know what I'm
makes
saying?
sense.
I
As a
completely
man-
understand that.
As a man, you made the right decision.
Had to.
Me, yeah, I've been over here
Yeah,
too
it's
long.
like,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's too
terrorize
long.
you niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
cuz,
It's too long.
every time.
But when you a teenager, nigga, you getting out like 18, 19, and you been
Yeah.
here since you was 14. It's like, all right.
And then your family ain't from over there, so it's
What can you do? You can either- you finna
get
crash.
Family, you
And
gotta
then
crash.
I think it also would have been different if a nigga wasn't on the cusp of a rap career.
Yeah, no, that's
this
what I
is
said.
happening,
As a man, you got
PGO
your
drop.
shit. Yeah.
As all this is happening, PGO drop. It's like,
Yeah. No, that
you
make
feel
a
me? Your
it
hands
make a lot of
tied,
sense,
nigga.
and I feel
No
like
cap. My hands was tied, bro.
you're another one, an example of that same thing, and I think
And
that
I
there's
stand on it. I don't give a fuck what a nigga got to say
there's
about me. I
there's-
don't care, bro.
there's a lot of people.
And you gonna beat the shit out of niggas.
That part.
There's
And-
a lot
and
of
I'm
people.
gonna do whatever.
All right, grab my phone
100%.
cover.
That's 100%. I'm gonna.
Oh,
we
she
gonna do
needs
whatever.
somebody.
We're 100% gonna do whatever.
I think what I was trying to say is that there's a lot of people from LA, from from South Central and all that are in that same vein as you, as Draco, that aren't necessarily gang affiliated 100%. Y'all know and grew up with and are related to the members, but aren't necessarily pushing that traditional Cripper bloodline, and that's like, I feel like, you know,
And a lot of niggas here hate on that because it's becoming that's new.
right.
That's new. It used to be here. It's different if you're not from here. It used to be here. If you don't gangbang, you a buster.
Yeah.
Or that's what niggas try to say. You feel
Yeah.
me? You a super buster. You a square. You feel me?
Square from nowhere.
The turned up non-affiliate thing is starting. That's really starting to become a thing here. You feel me? Because more and more niggas is starting to not gangbang, get their money, and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that's why it's looked down upon, because it's fairly new. Give it another 10 years, and so it's gonna be different. Watch.
And just to summarize the Draco topic, the one I think most important thing that people often overlook is, you know, and we've said this before, people copy they copy the ingredients, but they can't make the same sauce. You feel me? Like, and I think one of the things with him, people will try to copy the delivery, the energy. They might try to copy the slang, but if you don't have that same lyrical ability, you don't have the ability to create new words and be this like whole new entity, then you're basically just coloring within the lines that somebody
He
else
was
drew.
like E40.
Nah, that's a
E40.
fact.
the way he
E40,
made-
Ghostface,
And
yeah,
some
you
of
feel
these
me,
niggas,
sugar
bro,
free.
You
Yeah,
gotta
hell
be
yeah,
careful for
Ghostface.
the nigga who
Prodigy
just stay
from Rodman.
around and get bullied. Be careful of that nigga who just stay around, get bullied. He don't make no decision. He don't do something to niggas. He don't do nothing. He just stay around, crash. You know what I'm saying? And just get treated like a bitch. And I just feel like that this wasn't the route that I was gonna take. And it's a nigga that y'all see around that motherfucker who do. You feel me? But I'm just not taking that
Yeah,
route.
it's a gang
Not-
of people that
it's
do.
so
It's
many.
a gang of people
so
that
many
just
niggas be
be the
afraid to
buster
stand
on
on
me
their
from
own.
the hood.
And I feel like, and like I said, when you walked out, it's a big deal because, nigga, it used to be in LA, nigga, if you rapped and you didn't gangbang, you had to be on some backpack shit. Or you feel me? You had to be on some backpack rapper shit. This
Yeah.
nigga is gonna be
Yep.
like, oh, you on gangbang, you an ultimate square. It's a new thing to where it's starting to become niggas is hip, cool, with whatever, and niggas don't gangbang. That's why niggas be, you feel me? Because LA, that's a hard thing. That's a very nuanced thing. That's
At
not
the very
that ain't
least,
been going on for a long time.
like there is you could be like Dom Kennedy. You know what I mean? You could be like
you had to be on some. You couldn't be
a
on no
cool
tough
guy.
shit at all.
you could be a cool guy that like hollers, and even then, there's only so much people were willing to. I feel like if it wasn't for Nip rocking with Dom and things like that, I don't know if people would. You know what I mean?
What it is that these gangbang niggas is pussies too. Like niggas, and it's a gang of non-affiliates
That's
that's
tougher
tougher
than a lot of
than
these
a lot of gangbangers.
Facts.
And it's not a thing to where because it's due to gentrification. It's not a thing that if you grow up over here, you got to get put on because it's so scattered out with white neighborhoods and all. It don't really look like the hood like that no
Nah,
more.
it
So
used
it's
to
not a thing of
Niggas really had
niggas
to
gotta
recruit.
you get what
If
I'm
you don't
saying?
got no
that's the realest shit.
project,
Motherfuckers just pull up and get put on, and niggas don't really be knowing. Like, first and foremost, when we was coming up, because after 18, your put on was vicious. Like
damn near
if
finna kill
anything,
you.
yeah, you gonna get put on. You
They damn
getting
near
your
finna
ass
kill
whipped. Like you get put on the hood between 12 and 17. You do that shit at 17, niggas gonna be on you.
They
Like
gonna
you
be
waited to the
on
12th
you.
grade.
You
Like,
better be
nigga,
related
on
to
the
somebody
hood.
over
Yeah,
there.
you get
Broken
what I'm saying?
ribs.
Yeah, like
You
when we
better
was
have been the
kids,
nigga
that
that
was
your
too
daddy
late.
wasn't
Yeah.
letting you get put on.
You gotta
If-
be like that. That's the only way. It's like, nigga, you coming over here weird, like all this shit, nigga. We been doing shit to niggas since middle school.
But you
just
brought up
now
a good
jumping
point.
in this shit.
With the
beat your
gentrification
ass.
thing, because like back in the day, like mainly gangs are formed because everybody grew up right there together.
Yeah.
Now you're not necessarily going to be growing up with the same kids.
It's not gonna be all
So-
just cutthroats. These houses is 1.5 million and shit like that, and 800,000 to where it's like for a family to qualify for this loan, they gotta be a decent family. It's no longer 200,000 and a gang of Section 8 housing around there.
Yeah, no, there's houses-
Shit's different.
800K that in the trenches. That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If you don't got
I'm
no
talking about the
project
trenches,
hood,
shit
yeah.
1.5 in the trenches.
right. That's normal.
You come
right.
across West Boulevard, everything
Oh,
is
shit,
1.2
those-
and better.
those like $4 million cribs there.
No, that's all the way up. But like right there in the flat still, like
Yeah.
you got Crenshaw, you got two
All
blocks,
them
and you
is
got
$1 million
West
homes.
Boulevard. The way you
Yeah,
go
the
right
shit
there,
next door to my
everything
pop
is
shit is a
ticket.
$1.5 million house.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I know yours is on the brink of what,
Nigga, it's the
1.1,
same.
Yeah.
It's
1.2.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one next door at 1.5, and that one is $1 million.
But he got an add-on in the back to the, because that's what they do over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White people moving
damn
in.
near
and all
everything
that.
got an add-on in
Yeah,
the back
yeah,
over
yeah,
there.
yeah.
You feel me?
Because those backyards over there were so big, and the garages, you just could build up on them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So with that being said, Papoose, Mr. Remy Ma, he dropped a diss track against known battle rapper from Philly, Easy the Block Captain. Are the bars enough to catch a W against the man that's sleeping with your wife? Off rip.
I mean, if you knock them out, yeah.
Yeah, I don't take that as. I don't think he needed to make a diss track to catch a W. I feel like she was already on bunk timing and doing a bunch of weird shit. I think him even fucking with the other shorty, boxer shorty, is a
Yeah.
W in and of itself.
Oh,
But let's check out his bars against Easy.
I think with clear thoughts, rocking some uptowns, the Air Force One's all white, the strings hang from my Jan Sport. 10-cent cups, a tall bottle of Smirnoff. Think you gangster, then we can have a Mexican standoff. Fresh out the dry cleaners, jacket, shirts, pants, shorts. In my closet, I got more hangers than the airport. Slay gave me the microphone, I grabbed it and ran off. Like Shikari with the baton after the handoff. I ain't trying to carry the blame, that was your man fault, he lied twice. He told a pair of lies, he can't walk. Say they got. I think with clear thoughts, rocking some uptowns, the Air Force One's all white, the strings hang from my Jan Sport. 10-cent cups, a tall bottle of Smirnoff. Think you gangster, then we can have a Mexican standoff. Fresh out the dry cleaners, jacket, shirts, pants, shorts. In my closet, I got more hangers than the airport. Slay gave me the microphone, I grabbed it and ran off. Like Shikari with the baton after the handoff. I ain't trying to carry the blame, that was your man fault, he lied twice. He told a pair of lies, he can't walk. Say they got swag, these rappers ain't got no damn sauce. They look like Beetlejuice if you make them take them bananas off. When I hear they music like Tyson, it bites my ears off. I tell them no mas like the night Roberto Duran fought. Say these mumble rappers are more appealing, who cares, boss? Where I'm from, appealers when courts take a few years off. It ain't Don P, it's Rose. Shout to my man Ross. I don't speak to these punk rappers, I let my hands talk.
Okay.
Nah, that nigga was tripping.
I
He
mean,
was fucking
Papoose.
tripping. But Pat Ben, that's
We know
that's
Papoose
Pat.
rap
That
his
was-
ass off.
That was effortless.
Yeah.
Facts.
We
he
know
was
Pat-
he was cooling.
We-
He literally playing.
He
Yeah.
just good. Like, nigga, what?
I actually like that version of Papoose better. To
That
be
was
honest
hard.
with you, I wish he would rap more like that because if
Yeah.
it's never the bar sometimes, but like he be in that super duper
He'll
cool
overdo
bag.
it.
Yeah. But
That was hard.
there's also another diss track came out against Easy recently by Cassidy, and Cassidy went crazy. Like he
He
did
be
a whole
annoying
song.
the fuck out me, bro.
Cassidy fucks people.
Cassidy
up.
be
He go
annoying the
crazy.
fuck out me
But
sometimes,
but
bro.
That's my
but
nigga.
like when it come to like
It's my
diss
favorite
tracks,
battle rapper ever.
yeah, like Cassidy really get on helmets when it comes.
And
to
I
battle
know
rap.
he's a Hollywood battle rapper. I know
He
yeah,
be
like,
embarrassing
he's
the
a
fuck
real
out
battle
himself up
rapper.
there.
Hey, I put
When he be
200
in them
bands in the
battles,
man's
bro,
pocket to battle, so you feel
He
me?
be
Like,
man, you can't lie and say he wasn't up there embarrassing the fuck out himself with a lot of these battles. When he came back,
the thing
Man,
is,
he's
like,
out there looking crazy as fuck.
It's a different form of
yeah,
battle.
yeah,
not
it,
the
it-
same.
it took him a while to kind of get readjusted, and I feel like, yeah, he did kind of make himself look crazy, but a lot of it was, it's damn near impossible to win when it'd be like if there was it's like the equivalent of like if Kendrick and Drake did a battle somewhere in California right now, and Drake get on stage, Drake gonna look crazy. No matter how good he do, we're gonna be like, boo, fuck this fool. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the way.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was sitting there
A lot of
listening now
fools will, though,
because
bro. Come on.
a lot of people, but I was waiting for him to, bro. He was saying
Fans.
some ridiculous bars up there, waiting for reactions that he wasn't getting. He was looking stupid.
Yeah. But I think a lot of that also is, like you
The
said,
crowd matters, but
yeah,
still,
yeah.
man, just because you saying a crazy bar, that's not all of it. As far as a battle,
Gun
you know.
titles.
Your presentation matter, how it comes off matter, everything. You know, it's not just the words.
And I'm not here to like overly defend Cass's battle rap since he came back. However, like, he definitely brings excitement. Anytime Cass is on a card, people talk about it, his face-offs. He's still used to the battle rap era. where
Niggas
fools-
was giving Jordan 35 and 40s when he came back, bro. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's not in his prime no more, but nigga, in his prime, he was the GOAT to me.
and diss track wise,
Yeah, I
he's
mean-
still getting on helmets.
He
still
always
getting
can
on
rap.
helmets.
I'm not saying he can't. He always a rap, but these battles, oh shit, my shoulder almost popped out of place on this motherfucker. Woo-wee. Nigga, my shit been fucked up for a minute. Y'all almost seen a nigga cry in person, nigga.
Yeah.
No cap. I tried to ash that motherfucker. I felt that motherfucker move in a way it wasn't supposed to. I had to pull that motherfucker back. Yeah, my shit
bro,
fucked
that
up. Ooh wee. Anyways, but nah, like,
little thing,
nigga.
just jumped out of place.
Yeah, you already know, nigga. My shit, I'm like, ooh, nigga. But nah, on some real shit, nigga. I think, bro, it's just the presentation of his shit and how he was saying it. Like, I don't know. I think Cassidy could rap his ass off. I'm not saying that he can't, but them battles, them new ones. Maybe I'm not hip to the new ones.
Yeah. Some of the some of the earlier ones were like a
The
little bit
earlier
rough.
ones is crazy.
but
Them
like
the ones
the-
I seen.
Like him versus Hitman Holla though, like he did get like some of the more, in the past couple of years, he's been kind of bringing it back. To,
Okay, I haven't seen
Hitman
those.
Holla shouldn't be able to win not one battle. His name is Hitman Holla.
Him and Holla hard, bro.
Hitman Holla hella hard.
Holla
Your,
hard.
your name is a diss.
Holla hard.
I be going crazy. That's what I'm saying.
And
He gon-
something
holla
make
hard.
Hitman holla.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Come on,
People have done
man.
that before.
Yeah, you
You know?
already know.
People have done that before.
But
If
you-
you're a rapper, you already know to where to go with that.
Every name is flippable, and if you're a good
Fact.
battle rapper, you're gonna be able to defend like whatever little wordplay people apply to your name because it's
Bricc
gonna.
baby ain't. They got bitch baby, trick baby.
There's so many, bro. There's so many. Any name flippable.
anyone.
Any
you feel
name.
me? If you hard enough, you can.
I be in that motherfucker like, yeah, they call me Bricc and they say I like bussy. But what happened when I put 2 fingers in your tushy?
All right, you gotta
Nigga, you
chill.
gon' act like niggas and not pussy.
Nigga right
But
here.
what, I get the finger banging
He
him
gonna
in
have
just
a
like
nigga-
it's pussy.
Like, hey, bro, this nigga gonna have a nigga uncomfortable as fuck
No,
up there.
nigga, I ain't
Nigga,
gay, but nigga,
it's gonna
don't
be
push
crickets. It's gonna be straight
Me.
crickets
I
because
get on
niggas
some
scared and
gangsta shit
uncomfortable.
Like the pen, them niggas that was hanging with Cookie.
He gonna play with your
Buka
booty on
buka
stage. It's
bars.
crazy.
Something you gotta deal
I
with.
Buka
This
buka
is
with my bloods. Put my finger in your bookie.
You gotta chill, bro. This is
Bricc.
crazy.
Bricc is absolutely insane.
This is This
You know
is
what
Have
else?
loose cannon on the
Zesty
tier like,
gangsta rapper is
Bricc baby
crazy.
just took it.
Oh my god, chill, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
With that
He
being
ain't from
nigga
the
said he
hood,
coming
just
out the
know how to
closet.
look it.
Nigga said he coming out the closet before our eyes. Niggas are retarded, bro.
That nigga whack his daddy.
Oh my god.
something
I
else
think
that's
he's on the spectrum.
who loose.
Yes, I think he's on the
You
spectrum.
think?
I
I
think
proved
he
it.
on the spectrum.
Was you there when I was making him feel stupid? I said
That
"Bro,
was funny.
You can't fuck with me with words. I said, hold on, whack, be
I was
quiet.
there.
I said, be quiet. Let him talk. 2 minutes go by. You still ain't proved the point, man. Shut your bitch up. I'm the king of content scene with me. I'm the king of this shit, nigga. Then he talk about, yeah, and Munchie B. How you get the Munchie B in the peanut butter situation, nigga? Then he get to talk about eggs in the county. I said, man, this nigga. I said,
butt.
Yeah,
Sweetheart.
I said, hey,
funny as fuck.
hey, Luce, the podcast over
That
here.
was the
my
funniest.
nigga.
To me, that was the funniest part. Like, Luce, the podcast is over here. Like, just completely was in the wrong.
Bro, he's hilarious, bro. He's absolutely hilarious, and it's.
I enjoy Luce
I think
as well.
it's I enjoy the fuck out
Yeah,
of him.
every time I
Just
ask him
'cause
a
he's on the
question,
spectrum.
he couldn't answer it, and Wack answers the question. And that's what I'm saying. Everywhere you go, you're overpowered by Wack. You're Wack's shadow. You can't say that you're competition with me. This is why we can't have a sit down on camera. They talk about we was gonna have a sit down on camera. Why am I sitting down with you, nigga? You just as good as Beast. You're a hype man. Like, you get what I'm saying? You only got the brain capacity to ad-lib in an argument. You can't have a full argument with somebody. All you gonna do is blow up and say, nigga, I'll kill you, nigga. Ah.
Wait, so you're
Can't
saying
do
that
that.
Luce is a guy that's like, yeah, whatever he said.
Yeah.
That's Luce.
Or he'll be trying to say something and his daddy got to say, no, see what he said is. Because he can't never get it out.
Hookah butt, sweetie.
Like that nigga said strolling, nigga. Why you didn't do nothing about it, nigga? He said stroll up, nigga. Wack talking about, at the end of the day, what Wack got to say? Yeah, shit, I ain't hear that shit. I don't even know that. Yeah, let him fight his own battles. Wack, me and you, we can argue. You got the brain capacity to argue. That's why that's a good op on the internet for y'all. And I had to tell him. He talk about they gonna put you in a trick bag, nigga. You know we know where the building at.
So wait, are you
This
basically?
fake ass YouTube world you live in.
Sweetie pie. Look
So wait, Bricc,
He's a sweetie
are you
pie.
saying that essentially that a much more suitable mental sparring partner for
Yeah.
Luce would be like World of T-shirts, perhaps?
Nah, hell no. World of T-shirts will fuck him up.
Sweetie
World of T-shirt, at least World of T-shirt know how to stay on topic and shit.
Damn.
That nigga hilarious.
Comparator.
The
Is
podcast
him and
is over
Compa-
here.
Luce and Compa. That's who should do a fucking pod together. Loose Cannon and Comparator.
Luce versus Compa.
Yeah, bro.
I
But
like
yeah,
that.
man.
I like that.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's one of a kind.
With that being said, there's a lot of other things that are somewhat art-hearted going on, including this topic right here. Business Insider dropped an article exposing Chris Brown and Wheezy F Baby and the F is for Phenomenal for misusing.
Everybody
their-
was PPPing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that.
Man.
We all got a
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
Nigga, we all got
Man.
businesses and we all needed help. Fuck you mean?
I don't care that they finesse the PPPs.
Nope.
Like
The
them.
government owe us anyway.
Yeah.
You ask me.
Well, this is the thing. You guys of that standard. First of all, let me tell you something. Everybody puts Chris Brown. Let me fry Chris first. Everybody puts Chris Brown on this high pedestal and all that, bro. I don't know who he owes or if he's saving all his money for his kids or whatever the case is, gang. But on the dead homies, in the middle of a pandemic, you filling out for an extra $10 million, cuz. And both of you niggas paid your managers off the play. Why would you pay your manager off of a business loan? Cortez got something, but McMahon got something from Weezy. Then Ant got some money off of it. Like, you don't give your manager $1 million off of a. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
unless
why
you
not,
owe
though?
them on a payroll.
Because
Hold on, no.
with a PPP loan, you have to be very specific.
You have to
about
be specific.
how those
Payroll
funds are used.
protection. That's what it is. A payroll protection loan.
Okay.
So it's in order to keep your business thriving while there's no traction. Like
While there's no
nobody
income,
shopping.
while there's no
There's
income.
no
You
income.
did it in a different way.
So yeah, so you guys
Could've
had
put
to
him on a
be
payroll and
either
gave it to him
broke
over
or
time.
mad that everybody was hitting EDD. I know Wayne was kind of short at the time. I feel like Chris was broke too.
Well,
And you niggas took a 10-pack and balled out with it like it was a deal, gang. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Like, nigga.
Nigga
But
shoulda
also-
made
but
some
they're also
business and
accustomed-
Put a nigga name on this payroll and give it to that nigga every 2 weeks.
That ain't a custom money.
Well,
that
well,
money ain't for niggas who's accustomed to being rich. They didn't have programs for that when during
well, so
pandemic,
like
it's
it
relief.
says. So it says something about like the venue. It's something basically because
Hey,
live
I'm
artists
all for all
weren't able
PPP
to.
loans. I'll tell
Well,
you that
yeah,
right now.
like fools weren't able to perform and do shows, so their like revenues affected. 'cause
They
of-
had a separate program for that. They had a artist program. to where you could sign up, nigga. Ink and everybody, we all the whole Back Gang did.
Well,
that.
yeah, they made. There's a list. If
But
you
I'm
scroll
trying
up,
to tell you, the whole Back Gang label, we got one of those.
yeah.
You get what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you? Like,
But the
nigga,
manager
and
don't get none of that money. Like I don't.
It's not a fucking play. Why would I give you 20% of a loan? Nigga, you didn't manage me to a fucking loan. This is my business, nigga. You're the manager. You're going to get what you get in the payroll for it.
I would look at it.
There's ways to give him some of that money, but you disguise it in the payroll.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like you would ideally probably still want your manager eating and not be in a position where he's struggling during that time, right? Like,
Can't give it to him like that, though.
yeah.
Nah,
They
you can't just
gave-
outright give him $1 million.
Chris gave at like 1.3, and then, I mean, Wayne gave, what you call it, like 1.3 back May, and then Chris gave at like 800-something off of a $10 million play. It's like, is that who helped you do it?
Right. So it just makes it look sus.
It
is what
looked
you're saying.
crazy.
Yeah.
Then y'all buying foreigns and private jets, and that's not what that money was for.
Right. But in reality, we know, like, I feel like there's an argument that could be made on their behalf. Like, this is sustaining their lifestyle. Part of their image as a superstar is to be having the latest this and that. And if they don't, that winds up affecting their brand, which has adverse. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's, like, a way to defend that, no?
So, if they don't have the latest Rolls Royce, then they're in trouble.
Not necessarily, but, like, I could see how in order to, these are all business expenses that they use to
If
maintain
you do
an
it
image.
correctly, I guess it's a possibility. But
Not
you're
fly
gonna
cars.
money.
If this nigga got 30 cars and you talk about he needed a new car to keep his image up.
I know it's hard to argue. For sure.
It's not even an argument in court. They go, like, bro, did you really just say that shit? Like, you get what I'm saying?
But it's crazy.
There's a
the things that
possibility
people are,
if you do the artist one. Possibility.
that's what I'm saying.
If
But
you
you
add
probably
the
still gonna
artist
lose it, though.
relief, you are trying to tell me about a payroll protection check
Right.
that you needed to stay fly off of it. You know how many niggas went to the pen for buying Rolls Royces off of that shit?
Of course.
That nigga
yeah.
Blue from Pretty Ricky, he misused his money. It was a couple people off of Love and Hip Hop. I think one of them people's husbands spent the money on the Rolls
And even
Royce.
random ass people I be seeing, like, if you watch the little body cam YouTubes and, like, I be seeing that all the time. Fools getting caught up right now
Yeah.
for PPP loans that they took out during in the 12 showing up at people's cribs.
That's
Like,
why I
hey.
don't do that
this
shit.
is-
I
That's a
don't
fact.
do nothing. I don't do none of that shit.
And once you get in them large ass amounts, they coming to get you.
Yeah.
Nigga. You gonna be under the radar with them little 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, boy. You get to playing with them millions, them 500Ks, 800Ks, the $1 million, they're paying attention.
Yeah, they coming for you. They're actually, to be honest, like, I feel like these fools are dumb for expecting to get away with that. Is the one thing I'll say. Although I don't feel like I'm not mad at them for doing it, and I wish they did, but it sucks that these fools actually are even being held to the fire for that. But pretty dumb the way they moved regardless. I guess they could have filtered the
'Cause
money better.
I'm sure it's hundreds of thousands of white people who did that shit and they ain't getting it. So I feel like that's gay. Why they got to put the eye and scrutiny on us when there's white people who are doing that shit? But it's because the white people are doing it smarter.
Well, and I'll be honest, I've not seen a white person get affected by this. The only people I've seen.
I mean, if
I'm
you
black.
was black and you got $10 million and you have a company, what you do is, and I don't want to teach nobody how to run. Hey, pay it out in payroll for them. They can't get big chunks. You get what I'm saying?
Put that money into your payroll, give
You
it to them
pay
every 2
everybody
weeks.
in the crew in their payroll, and you can tell them, hey, I'm giving you extra. I'm going to pay the tax on it. Run me that money back. I need to go buy a car.
Facts.
So if he gave everybody that works for him $25,000 as back pay and then gave them $5,000 a week.
So he should have basically put Cortez and them on payroll as opposed to
Yep.
having them on like a manager. Yeah, okay, that's the main thing that they did. wrong.
Yeah, you did. It's just
Yeah,
like
you didn't clean
you,
the
you
money
did-
right,
you-
sir.
It's payroll protection. It was supposed to go to the people that was on your
Or
payroll.
on your payroll. Yep. You got to remember that the manager only get paid until he does things active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The manager has to go out and seek things and then make a commission.
Because
off of
he,
it.
Right,
said he settled a debt with Cortez. Like, why would you spend that money? And then it's like this. If you niggas is rich and y'all got 10 million, if y'all swear y'all got 50, 80 million, why did y'all even touch that money? Why were you transferring out of this money right here? You should have set that in the business account and spent out of your personal account those expenses. That 10 still gonna be there.
Yeah, but
It
aren't
don't
you
matter
supposed
how
to?
you do it.
Don't you have to show like how it's going to be allocated? So you do wind up
Bro,
having to
if
allocate
I
it?
have an account with 80 million in it and I owe my homeboy $1 million and I pay him out that account, what the fuck? I don't have to touch my business account to pay cuz.
Or maybe they don't have as much money as they say they
My
do.
exact point.
Boom.
That's what my argument was. Niggas be leaking, popping it. Like
fact-
straight up. Niggas, even Chris Brown and them be leaking from time to time, bro. You gotta understand, them niggas get a whole lot of money every year, and it's up to them to pay taxes, nigga. And they don't pay taxes off every play. And they'll go fuck off all their money, and they made 40 million this year, and now they owe a dub at the end of the year.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I got 7 million left.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. You would think that there's like better business advisors that people of this
And
caliber.
them houses and cars and shit, that shit is free. On the dead homies.
Yeah.
Look, that big ass house everybody party at, nigga, that's nigga the Black Pyramid headquarter office, nigga. On the dead homies.
Well, we also
nigga.
know that there's
that
been,
gets written off in taxes, nigga. That whole $8 to $10 million, whatever his house is worth, that shit gets paid off through taxes.
well,
Nigga, all them cars are Black Pyramid cars, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. Those are all getting
business
written off.
expenses. Yeah.
I remember Black
But
Pyramid was
with,
cracking once upon a
yeah.
time.
With when it comes to what up, fool? When it comes to Young Money,
It's
you know that you
shuffle.
literally have to sue them to get
With
paid,
shuffle.
right?
What you mean?
I mean, like, literally, like
Nobody's ever been paid.
no
by
one's
it.
ever got paid by them, and or the only way to get
That's
paid by Young
because,
Money is to
wait,
sue them.
That's because you gotta
That's
think
baby.
Birdman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Birdman is like, nigga, come get this money. Have your lawyers get it. I'm not giving it to you.
Bro, like for example, Bangladesh had to sue to get his royalties from A Milli, which was one of the biggest songs, which was a Grammy-winning song.
Oh yeah, me and you
Man,
got
'cause you know Bird
coming
is
up.
notorious.
Come on, hell yeah.
You know.
Let's go. That's tomorrow. He told me today we good. But yeah.
And you know, Bird is notorious for not giving niggas money with his freaky ass.
And really like that Rick Ross diss track when idols become rivals, you remember that where he got on Birdman? He broke it the whole thing down.
The track, the Bangladesh is before y'all time, chat.
Producer.
Hard producer. He produced that Milli for Wayne. He was like
He
the
was a
Metro
boy around
Boomers
that
and
time.
808 Mafias of like the early 2000s, maybe like 2004. And he might be predated, but I got onto him like 04 through 2012.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like
Bangladesh.
06, 07 is when he was
that
just
was
like,
his time, man.
yeah,
But yeah,
joining
yeah,
up
yeah.
the,
He was
making some
making
of the
everything around that time. Him, Boy
Yeah.
Wonder.
Bangladesh.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
like
Drummer
that.
Boy,
Yeah,
like-
Drummer Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
They
with
was
Shawty
fucking up
Red.
the
Shawty
20.
Red. I was about to
They
say
was
Shawty
fucking
Red.
them 2010s up, boy.
Toomp.
Oh, I'm not
I'm
The
not
dude that made
familiar.
all the Jeezy beats and shit with the
Yeah.
I'm
There,
not
there,
familiar.
whatever. That was Bangladesh was probably arguably
Bang, 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 Lil Durk.
Bangladesh.
Yeah, that shit.
2007.
He made hella Nicki hits.
Yeah,
Yup,
yeah.
maybe
feel
the
me?
biggest producer in the game at one point around that time. He was a boy for sure,
100%.
undeniable, and for sure, A Milli being famously probably his biggest record, and the fact that he had to sue in order to get paid for that, and all the things he had to go through. So let's it don't surprise me that Wayne is dealing with some business structure that's less to be desired.
I would agree. We're going to get into this Offset and Cardi shit?
Yeah, break it down.
Let's do it. All right, man. So Offset exposes Cardi B after she went on Twitter Spaces and said he was fanned out taking pictures of her and followed her to the club. Offset showed proof that not only did he not follow Cardi to the club, but he was with her all night, and she asked him to take pictures of her before when they went to the club together. Sidebar. Oh, yeah, not sidebar. All right, so Cardi, Offset, they was having the money battle in the club and all of that shit.
They're
They both ice cold throwing the publicity.
Ye- that what it
I
is?
think they really
They
beefing.
both ice cold. They beefing, but they about to get back together.
Of course.
They had to fuck the tabloid.
I think it's an accidental tabloid, but I don't think
That's really weird.
what I do know is after
his
this,
birthday.
after this, she had posted the only reason I was fucking with you is because my other nigga was acting up. So I don't think there's no publicity done.
Yeah, it is. Her other
think
nigga
it's,
don't exist.
I ain't gonna lie. They've been going back and forth with this
Bruh.
divorce, not divorce shit for the last couple months, and that
Years.
bitch ain't dropped shit. It ain't been years yet. Like, they be having little bullshit, but like it's picked back up.
I
And
be
it's like
with Offset.
none
like,
of them dropping right
when
now.
I was living in the A just now, while they get into it in the tabloids, be saying that I be with bro, we shoot nice and shit, nigga. She's thirstily calling them, nigga. She showing text like, you know, I ain't fucking nobody but you, no matter how bad I am. So all this shit is like, and I hate to say your personal business, bro, but I gotta have your side. They ain't finna just little boy you with this situation.
Well, I'm glad you clarified because
like,
it looks.
she be on cut dick.
Well, shit, the new text messages say, I told you that you ain't ever getting this pussy no more.
It looks the opposite.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
they
was
gave
gonna
him some
say.
last
Yeah.
night.
Hey, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, I think it's an accidental one because I don't think it's a on purpose one. Nobody dropping.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
But
like,
why are we showing our text messages?
Cause she trying to say that I'm seriously done with you and all of this
But
shit. I don't
why-
believe none of it.
Okay,
I think they gonna
but
end
why
up back
is that
together.
for the world?
But I don't think it's a publicity thing. Cause she a messy ass bitch. All bitches do this shit.
well, and if he's
Every
trying
bitch
to
do
make
it.
it seem like
Well,
it's something,
good
and she's
pub. Drop right now. Set.
this is what I'm saying. Cause now if
And
a nigga
drop
had
a
an
diss song
album,
to that bitch.
if I went to Instagram and seen a date for a tape, I would 100% be with you
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is rollout.
Yeah.
Nobody dropping it. We know she not finna drop.
well,
But
let's
shit,
be honest.
he
Neither
might
one of
drop.
them, neither one of them have been able to put
I
out a
think she
song
just a
that.
messy ass bitch, and this what she do. That's what I think.
Not-
I just think she a messy bitch, and this what she do. She
can
throw a
come
fit
be
on
messy at
Instagram.
bars.
She fuck another nigga, throw a fit on Instagram, and then they end up back together. He already said on Twitter, bitch, you fucked another nigga while you was pregnant, blah, 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 and then they just end up back together.
How many bitches did you fuck while she was pregnant?
I'm with all that.
Yeah,
I'm just
man,
saying, you
it's
feel me?
just like,
They do this every week. So they gonna end up back together, but I for sure think it's for real.
It's a for
Especially
sure
with how mad
toxic.
they
This
be.
is like pure, just regular toxic
This is regular
relationship
for them.
being put on blast for the world. From what it looks like, I'm
They'll be
glad
back
that you
together.
even clarified that that dynamic exists where she's actually like on his nuts because
Yeah.
from the outside looking in,
Yeah.
he looks really lame to
Yeah,
me.
nah,
You feel
hell
me?
nah.
It looks like
Cuz be
he's
keeping it. I
misses
ain't
her,
gonna lie.
trying to get back. She has
I
more
ain't gonna lie,
emotion.
you gotta kick that to your bitch. You gotta kick that one to your
Do
bitch.
she really got
Just
more
'cause
emotion? She ain't dropped in 4 years.
She got more money though.
She got more
So
emotion
that's
in
what
that.
he said, emotion.
Okay,
Like,
yeah, she definitely got
she
more
got
money.
more love.
She
Just
for
off of the deals
sure
and
got more
all her,
bread.
like
But
the stages
okay,
that she
let-
came
let's-
across.
let's-
He'll tell you that.
let's ask a
It's
question.
not a secret.
What do
You know what I mean? Like he'll tell you, like my bitch, my bitch.
So,
got more
okay,
bread
let-
than me.
so-
What
so-
do that mean?
Look at the.
Yeah,
my
where the fuck is all the Migos hit money at?
well,
he got money.
crazy.
He
Well,
got money.
That bitch had an album.
no, she has
No,
way
but she
more money
has
within.
super chart like her. Look at
I'm
her
not
numbers.
saying that she broke. That's
And
not
look
what I'm
Look at
saying.
the numbers.
It's not what I'm saying.
And
Now.
you'd have to
She's a
split the money
girl.
3 ways either.
She's a girl.
Not what I'm-
She's
that's
getting
fact.
hella.
But
Yeah.
also-
I'm not saying she ain't got no
You
money.
sound like Fetty Wap.
I'm
That's
just
a
saying,
diss.
like, nigga,
No, it's a fact.
you
It's
been
what it
around
is.
10 years and this bitch drop an album and she got more money than you? That's insane.
Well, but most of her revenue is not from her music.
Did y'all know it was Amigo and Fetty diss? Beef at one point. Fetty Wap and Amigos. was beefing?
Nah, I don't remember that
know,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He told
Them niggas
he
beef
told
with
that nigga, I
everybody.
get my money, hoes. He said, I get my money, ho. I don't split it 3 ways.
Okay.
If you remember that,
That's Amigos disc clear. Okay, that's funny as fuck.
They was beefing.
But it is true, and that's why artists, that's why groups kind of fell out of popularity for a long time in hip hop. Once people realized they had to, splitting the money it isn't worth it. But beyond that,
Yeah, a group is pointless right now. If you want to
Groups never really was,
like me and Rad, we planned a series of albums that's gonna come out. We ain't no group.
right, that's a collaboration.
Like we a collab a lot.
That's like
nigga,
Future and
but
21
we
Cent, or,
ain't-
you know what I'm
we
saying,
ain't
Future and
signing
Drake,
nothing.
21
we
and
ain't
Drake.
signing nothing but album deal together.
Right, but
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you can pay us to do an album type shit. Like, it ain't no.
I think the thing is like ultimate. Let me ask you guys a
What you
question.
doing? You
So-
still in the back?
I'm
You a
stealing. It's my
Indian-
weed.
Yeah, you Indian giving.
Weird. I just want
All right.
Let me ask you a question.
And so this
If,
is my weed.
If
Let me buy.
Let's say
I'll
Boss
talk
Man
to you
D-Lo.
after I'll
Let's
talk
say-
to you after.
let's say Boss Man D-Lo put out a new song, who would be a bigger collab and who would get paid more on a song with Boss Man D-Lo? Offset or Cardi B?
Party.
Yeah. I think that's like the clear answer, and that's why.
Yeah, because her stock is higher because she hasn't rapped in years.
No,
And
just
well, she
period.
hasn't dropped the album in years, and her features they be here and there. Offset just dropped.
I feel like
and he
they
drops
can make
more
a
often.
hit, but I just know that him and Cardi together, sexy red numbers for real.
Cardi was on the joint with Megan this year. Cardi was on the joint with Lotto last year and City Girls. Like she's still, I can't
She's
remember.
doing features.
Yeah, I can't
She
really
just had
think of
dropped
the
her own
last
shit.
like Offset
She
moment.
just had
you
another
know?
baby. That's what.
She looked better to me than she ever has by a lot. That's just from where I'm standing.
That Bob is saying.
She looking crazy.
I suck that fart right now, bitch.
Yeah,
This
that's
nigga is nuts.
I
Suck
mean-
that fart is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll suck that fart right now.
I'm not even mad at you, brother.
Shit,
That's
so
crazy.
I eat the ass.
And
And
she,
I don't even eat ass like that, but why I squatted like that, bitch, I'm eating pussy and ass.
Wow,
sometimes,
man,
the
y'all.
tongue might accidentally wander.
Speaking of tongues wandering, Dennis
Rodman.
Speaking of eating ass, Dennis Rodman daughter gets backlash for exposing their family dynamic during the interview.
Let's see what
Oh,
they say.
shit.
What they say.
It's always something. He's not
That's his daughter right there?
damn, she looked like a strong face. She looked like her daddy.
I was gonna
She
say
looked like him when he be cross-dressing.
I was gonna say
Don't she look like him when he put a wig on?
she looked a little transish, I'll say that.
Yeah. She look like a nigga.
We had an expedition and we kind of lived in that for a little bit. We tried to live with him, but he's having parties 24/7. He's bringing random in. He loves the spotlight. He loves the cameras. He loves bringing his children on stage and being like, oh, these are my kids. I'm crying. No one knows what's going on. And I'm like, dude, my dad's here. And then I walk over and again, there's cameras everywhere. He grabs my head and I just start bawling into his arms as if like it's a daddy-daughter. Like I lost hope in like ever getting him back. I answer the phone now for like my conscience to be like, he needed to hear my voice before anything happens. Like that's why I answer the phone, not for me. He's not a dad. Maybe by blood, but nothing else. We had an expedition and we kind of lived in that for a little bit.
That sucks. Like I feel her, but I hate this new trend of celebrity kids exposing their parents. 50 Cent's son complaining that he only gets 10 G's a month. Like
what?
Like, bro, you make more money than
get
me.
some money,
Like-
I
nigga.
think that it's a thin line though, cause that nigga just a little ungrateful fuck. Dennis Rodman's a wild ass man. She probably lived through some crazy shit.
She really lost her dad. You got to think when he was going through all that shit. How fucking fucked up was he acting with the family?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was probably
Like,
out
come
his
on, you
fucking
got a
mind,
kid
bro.
that needs you at this point, and you out here coked out. Can't
Out here
nobody
playing with
find
your
you,
booty and
nigga.
shit,
Yeah,
wearing
popping out
wigs
with
in
dresses.
Thailand.
I
Nigga
look
playing with his
up.
booty, wearing wigs in Thailand. Nigga nuts.
How old is she now?
She looked like she's old enough to have been born during his career.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, like she
Yeah,
probably
she don't look like no kid at all.
nah, she looked like
Late
mid to
20s.
late 20s.
Yeah, you gotta think while all that shit going on, it's like that shit's affected home too. Like everybody's
course.
just seeing what's going on, worried about his mental and all that. He got kids
That
too.
shit definitely fucking with your entire family. You out here tripping.
Yeah.
Nigga wearing wigs and shit. Nigga, your kids getting bullied. Nigga, your wife, all kind of shit. Niggas looking at you crazy. That's probably terrible.
It's probably definitely not like the best environment like
Hell
that's
no.
conducive for a child to grow up in. At
Absolutely
the same
not.
time, it
And
does.
she can't get a new nigga. You ain't gonna let her get a new nigga. You already know. He was probably hella controlling.
Man, ask
Like,
you fucking men.
Yeah, you
Which
doing
is
crazy,
crazy.
shit. You know what I mean?
I need
Yeah.
some more water. Water? Crazy. Yeah. Huh? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Nigga, that shit crazy as fuck. But I feel for and then we can't immediately call her a spoiled rich kid because, you know, a lot of rich people be having hella kids and they don't take care of them all the same. So we don't know what her situation was like growing up. If she grew up with him, if she didn't. Because, you know, a nigga have a certain amount of kids and won't take care of some, like with some Karl Malone shit.
100%.
Act like them kids didn't exist until old girls start playing basketball, you know what I'm saying? And he start popping up. Like, we never know. So we can't just call them, you feel me, like, you know, Nepo babies.
Well, the number one
You gotta
ingredient that a child needs, and obviously taking it with
That's
a
what
grain
they
of
be
salt.
doing to me up here. They be calling me a Nepo baby. Like, nigga, you know.
Because your dad rapped?
Bro, I be seeing so many posts of those. Like, nigga,
Well, look.
in these comments.
What's a
nigga,
Nepo
Reddit
baby?
posts,
Nepotism,
Nepo
baby.
Growing up rich.
Yeah.
Because your dad or your parent. Nigga, are you crazy? I'm like,
No,
y'all don't know that nigga.
I'm a Nepo baby. I'm a Nepo baby.
This is
You
fact.
feel me?
That's
Like,
Nepo
I'm
baby.
a hood Nepo baby though.
yeah.
It's
look,
like
I'm
different.
like, nigga, I was
It's
wearing
different. My
I was
people
wearing
was
Pro
rich off
Kids,
of the hood.
Levi shoes.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Nigga, they wasn't rich off nothing. I was wearing Pro Kids, Levi shoes. I had the Stephon Marbury's. I had the Ben Wallace's. I didn't have no Jordans.
you had the Starburys?
Yes, I had the Starburys.
Oh,
I had Pro Kids, nigga. I had Ben Wallace shoes. I never had Jordans growing up. So
Damn,
like, y'all
bro.
got me fucked up where they be like Nepo baby.
Damn,
I'm like,
Pops,
y'all
did
don't
you
know
like
that.
that though? The Starburys is
Man,
crazy.
Nah, my mama had me a
Oh,
Starburys.
damn. That's
Like, nigga, I didn't
crazy.
get fly, nigga. That's what drove me into I need to pass.
Yeah.
Nigga, they got me in bullshit.
yeah.
Nigga, back of these jeans is ripped.
Like
nigga,
I
got
eat every
bullshit
night, got a
shoes
roof
on.
over my head, niggas
Facts.
got cars. Like,
I'm
for
good. I
sure.
got a
Alright,
roof over my head. I'm fed, of course, but I don't
yeah.
got none of the shit that, you know what I'm saying? The nigga
Yeah.
who go to school. Because, look, my boy, my nigga PJ, his pops from Avalon, nigga, his pops was selling dope at the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, nigga, he was coming to school, nigga, with the, nigga, with all kind of shit on, nigga, the foams, all
Yeah.
kind of shit, nigga,
Yeah.
with roll on them, fly as
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm coming through that bitch, nigga, with the Levi Chucks.
Oh,
The
right.
Chucks that say Levi.
That's wild.
On
yeah.
my mama.
Yeah.
Nigga, shit like that. You feel me? Nigga, so I'm like, I gotta pass, gang. I gotta fall in the window and do something.
Oh,
And that's
shit,
how I end
yeah.
up starting going to jail, you feel me, in the halls of burglaries. So you feel me? That's why I be feeling for certain shit, because you don't know when motherfucker dad got notoriety. You don't know. And my pop, man, I don't be trying to expose nothing about my family or how we grew up, but I'm just tell you I did not grow up.
They might think he's rich or that, but no,
It's
that's not the
underground
case.
rap
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not grow up.
They
with
think he
that.
was on death row or
yeah.
something.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I did
Could have
not
been.
grow up.
That's a different
He
story.
would've been
That'd been fire.
Could have been.
He would have
Nigga,
been broke on death row too.
Right.
Hey, I'm
Suge
glad
wasn't paying. He
with
got
Wayne's
the
some
broke
upbringing
shit
that I
too.
had, bro. I'm blessed and I'm happy with the upbringing I had. You feel me? But thinking I grew up and had money, no. I grew up seeing real ass hip hop, niggas seeing niggas battle, all kind of shit, and then seeing street shit too. Cause my pops is still an East Side Broadway ass nigga.
Right.
You feel me? But he a super hip hoppy ass nigga. So I seen those. My mama was the one with the money. She had the job, you feel me? But that money ends up not panning out the same when you're taking care of two kids.
Well,
You get what I'm saying? So I still didn't even have all that shit. My mama had the nice job.
At the end of the day, like nepotism is a relative term because there's still there's different levels of poverty. You could be growing up
Right.
in the trenches, and then there's the homie that grows up in the projects, and he's like, "Oh, you were rich kid."
And that's a
It
fact.
don't
no,
even
look.
matter.
I'm so glad that you say that, because when the homies who would stay in the projects would come to my house, they would say things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And then I would go to the valley with my boys, and I'm like with like my cousins or certain shit, and I'm like, nigga, you living? Fuck
Right.
you mean? Then the homie from the project come to my shit and be like, you living? And I'm like, nigga, in this 2-bedroom apartment I'm living, or this little 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house, you like this motherfucker a mansion? I'm like, hell no, nigga. But you got what I'm saying? That's
It's
100%
all relative.
fact.
It's all relative.
all relative.
Like the.
Because I didn't grow up in no project and I didn't grow up under Section 8. But I didn't grow up with no bag.
Well, like
my
the-
parents didn't have no money off no shit or nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Like the
Like,
rapper
nah.
Richie Rich, he got the name Richie Rich because he was from up in the Oakland Hills. So they're like, oh, you rich. But really, you know what I'm saying? It's just our perspective. And then if you really want to break it down, we're in the richest country in the world. Go to the projects in Brazil and, you know,
Yeah, we all
Liberia,
Nepo babies.
you know what I'm saying? South Africa,
I
Middle East, you want
wanted
to
to-
see
Yeah,
real
go ahead.
poverty. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I wanted to revisit something Josh just said.
What'd Josh say?
He said we're the worst. What did we do, Josh?
Oh, Josh said,
Josh,
We was talking about
nope,
Nepo
I'm putting
baby.
you
no,
on blast.
because we were
Nope,
talking about how
nope,
she looked
before
trans.
that.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
That's what it was.
I was like, damn,
I mean,
what
hey,
did we do?
We spare
Right?
nothing. I don't.
I thought the same.
No.
I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, she is a very handsome woman. And then
She's Dennis Rodman's baby. That's,
Oh my
dude
God.
was
Nah,
not
I
hit
wasn't,
with the beauty
That wasn't me
stick.
going into a deep explanation about what my parents were. That was
Nah.
relative to the topic.
But yeah,
of
yeah,
Dennis
I know it
Rodman.
was.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah,
you.
yeah.
I'm talking about the comment.
Yeah.
You feel me, nigga? Dennis Rodman.
And
you know,
nepotism.
or
it-
exposed in their family dynamic. You don't know if she ever got any money from. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
niggas have like. What about a
But
motherfucker who
even
not rich?
nepotism, even if she went through nepotism, however you say nepotism, 'cause
Your
I
trauma's
just
still
love this
relevant
word.
though.
But yeah, it doesn't matter how rich she was as a kid. The shit that he went through and he was going
nuts.
through can affect the child mentally. Like, I could see that, like, from going to jail too much on my oldest daughter. Like, when she see me, like, about to do some crazy shit, or, like, she see me, like, in a mood, my daughter is old enough where she be like, hey, Dad, she's like, whatever you do, just don't go to jail. She's like, I can't function with you not here. And
Yeah.
that happens. Like, she'll really like whatever you do. Because she'll see some shit on the internet and she'll be like, just don't go to jail, Dad, please. Because unfortunately, she's seen a lot of shit growing up.
Well, it's good
she
that you
know
have
her
the
daddy ain't
awareness.
no hoe.
it's good that
So
you.
it's just like, she ain't seen no crazy shit, but she was seeing some crazy shit just out of self-defense and me having to protect us from certain people because of crackhead activity or you just being out your mind. It ain't really no gangbanging because I honestly, like, gangbangers, we know not to say nothing with people with their kids. Like, any gangbanger that say something to you with your kid other than, nigga, all right, bro, and give you the fist, like, you know what I mean?
That's frowned upon. That's a violation.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you really, like, crossing the code at that point. Like, I never bang on a nigga while I'm with my kids. Or I damn near won't even respond to you. Like, you say some crazy shit to me, I'm going to keep walking. You say something else, be ready. Just be ready for me to go all the way there. I ain't going to make no death threats online.
But what you
But
say
nigga,
is,
like, it's tight. Like you disrespected me and my family, and I ignored you, nigga. You should have knew what I was on, cause I'ma ignore you. I ain't even finna scare my kids. I'ma act like you not even talking to me. You start coming that way, they finna see some crazy shit.
so, but basically, like what you're saying is, you're not even supposed. That's like a violation in general. That person shouldn't even be pressing that line in front of kids. If someone like,
Yeah,
That's-
when people with their kids, it's supposed to be a mandatory no go.
I think it's certain lines with it. Because, say for instance, my pops was shot. And say for instance, if the nigga who shot my pops wasn't dead, say if I seen that nigga somewhere and I know that's him, I ain't gonna lie. I don't give a fuck who he with. Nigga shot my pops. He gotta
Talking
go.
about when you with the
But
kids.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
you
talking
shot my
about.
pops.
I'm talking about when we was.
No,
yeah.
I know. I feel you. But like, if it's just, I'm finna bang on this nigga, he ain't got his son with him. You out of pocket. But if
Yeah.
it's a nigga who did something to a motherfucker specifically and it's your time to get him, I'm not mad at the nigga for getting him.
That's one thing.
I'm not mad. You get what I'm
That's not
saying?
mad.
But you
But
searching for problems,
can't-
you don't even
can't-
know him
but
or
you,
nothing. You get what I'm saying?
You can't, even that, you got to give
I'm
him
not
a
mad
pass
at
in front of the baby.
I'm not mad at
You
him.
got to get that nigga that shot your pops a pass in
He don't
front
know
of
if
your
it was
baby.
kids in that car when he got up on him.
Oh, he shot, you
I'm
got
just
shot
saying.
when you was there?
Even if it was, he don't know that.
Would you saying basically you shot my pops while I was alive?
It's a kid
I
of that.
know that. I know
you
my
get what I'm
pops
saying?
got shot. That shit
You never
fucked
know.
me up.
Hell, you get what I'm saying? It's like, look,
Correct.
all I'm saying is now,
Correct.
if
Correct.
it's now, is it right? No,
Correct.
it's not right. That's not cool. That's not right. Nothing. But I'm not mad at the nigga if he
But
do it.
it's like at that point, and I ain't trying to turn this into a murderous situation. but listen, at that point, you just float. You just float with cuz. Let's see where cuz going.
I'm not
You
mad at the
get what
nigga
I'm
if he do it.
saying?
I think that's not cool. You should, but
Yeah.
I'm not mad at the nigga if this nigga is known
So
to
you
get
gonna
up
blow
on
him
niggas.
down?
Say this a nigga who known to get
If
up on
he
all
know-
my boys,
Yeah.
all my people. He
Yeah.
get up on us. He didn't pop down the crib. He didn't pop down two of the homies. Then pop down pops. He didn't pop down niggas. And you see this nigga with the kid at the Louisiana. Man, nigga didn't call like 9 shells from this nigga collectively. Get him. This is the time.
Extenuating circumstances.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
This is the time.
You're making it like a one of a kind
Yeah, yeah.
situation.
I'm just saying, of course,
I'm
there's
saying
always.
when
I'm
gang
just saying now, of
members
course,
see
you
just
shouldn't just
because-
be.
If
You
I
see a
see
nigga with his kids and get up on him.
if I see the nigga who shot me and he with his baby, he got a pass.
He got, hey, you
gotta
better
pass.
than the nigga. You better than me.
He
I ain't
gotta
gonna lie, I gotta
pass.
get him, bro.
Oh,
I don't know if
six
I'm gonna
up.
see you again.
No. You're not getting out of my vision. That's what I'm saying. That
I
baby,
feel all that too.
that
We gonna
baby's
go
finna
wherever we
separate.
go and whatever
that
happen,
baby
happen.
finna
But
separate from you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. If look, you gotta realize
as soon
too,
as
like,
the baby
look,
can't see it happen, it's happening.
I ain't gonna say too much, but sometimes
just-
these
you don't got
situations.
aim.
Look, sometimes
You don't-
these situations are of opportunity, and if the opportunity presents itself where nobody is here but that child,
No.
it gotta get done.
So
Hey,
basically, in general practice.
But so you don't care about a straight bullet hitting a kid.
I'm not saying I do or I don't. I'm just saying they gotta. If this the time,
You got to-
it ain't no.
you
Say you see him.
You damn near
it's a
gotta
back
snatch
alley.
him and just
Say
blow
you
cut
see him,
down.
right? Nigga leaving a Walmart or some shit, going to a car. He parked somewhere far. Ain't no cameras right here. Nothing. This is the opportunity. You don't see nothing. It's no cam. Nothing. This the opportunity. He didn't shot like 5 of y'all. Get him. I don't give a fuck who there.
Well, it seems
I
like
don't care who's there.
We just
Get
gonna
him.
get up on him.
There-
Get him.
Nigga just gonna float with him.
Get him.
That
in
child finna
general
separate.
practice, it seemed like the,
I'm not
the
even
move
saying
is to-
me. I'm just saying for him. Man,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that nigga.
I'm telling
You
you,
feel
yeah.
Get him.
It just I don't know.
Leave the kids alone.
I really be
if
in the
possible.
field. Like I know you have too, but I'm gonna let it go. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna let it go.
I feel it, cause look, I got 2
I'ma let
kids.
it
I'm
go.
just saying, bro. If this nigga is known to exterminate y'all,
Now if he with his bitch,
man, cause
That's
look, on
different.
some real
That's
shit.
different.
Look,
That's different.
Oh,
I'm
some real
6'7".
shit, gang.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying the baby.
man, on some real shit, bro.
Uh,
That nigga probably raising his son to exterminate the rest of y'all too.
that's cool.
He raising this little nigga to exterminate y'all
That's
too.
cool. We'll get cut when he develop.
I don't want
We
to.
ain't taking him.
What I
chances.
don't want to
Yeah.
see
Get
now
his
though
ass
is
early.
I don't want
Get
gang,
them niggas.
I don't want gang members to do some shit as to where they now like do a bunch of foul shit and then run around with their kids with them as a veil of protection.
And just think, I got my son, so I'm good.
Yeah,
They don't even take care of that little nigga.
that's weird.
He with him right
But
now
see,
because
this-
he's scared.
this
You
is
didn't
the
take
thing.
care of that
That's
nigga.
a
This is the
scary
thing.
thought.
Niggas do that all the time.
The
You ain't
world-
seen videos where niggas be getting popped and they use their baby mama and the kid as shields and shit. I done seen that one multiple times on Reddit and shit in little Chicago videos where a nigga done used his kids.
If you
all
outside,
of that.
dragging shit anyway, I'm 6 up. You got what you got coming. But what I'm telling you is, nigga, I'm active with my kids, cause I be having to take them places and all that. That ain't my valid protection, cause nigga, on the dead homies, if you say something when I'm with my kids, I'm going all the way there, and that's
Look,
just
I ain't
shame
gonna
on
lie.
what's going on.
That's a
feel
real
what I'm
good
saying?
thing, a real good angle that you added into there, right? Is a nigga would either use the kid as a shield, or I feel like as a grown ass man, right? If you known for popping shit and this what you do, this your career,
Yeah,
you out of line as fuck for getting caught anywhere
Yeah,
with your children.
Right. Don't have your
16.
kids outside
That's it.
like that.
Nigga don't,
Period.
nigga
got
like,
what
man,
you
you
got
kill
coming.
people. What
Yeah,
the
why
fuck
you
you
got
mean we
your
giving you a
kids?
pass? This
Why
nigga
are
take
you in the
lives.
trenches? Yeah, like why are you in
I'm
the
sorry,
trenches with
gang.
your kids?
Like, it's not
Yeah.
cool. That shit not,
you
you
got
get what I'm
what
saying?
you got coming.
He outside with
It's
his
just
kid.
a
This nigga
certain
take
way.
lives.
I'm not killing no kid on accident.
Just have aim.
So I'm just telling you that it ain't no aim. You got to damn near go snatch cuz up and do that. Or nigga, just
You gotta
wait
get right up
till
on
they
him.
separate.
I didn't see it. No, you can't
It's
say
the
that
way
because
they
I can pull up a
separate.
video right now that we talked about in the news where the nigga, you was right here sitting it. Josh, you was here that day where the nigga was walking down the street with his kids, his baby mamas, and they had bags and they was shopping, and the niggas hopped out, got right up on him, and nobody got touched but that
Yeah,
nigga.
you have to get
They
on
got
the
up
nigga.
on him.
That's what I
Whatever it
said.
is,
You gotta
do
get
it.
on
But
him.
don't give him a pass. He killed niggas.
It
Yeah.
remind me of
Get
the.
him.
That's the nigga.
You feel me?
Listen.
Fuck all that.
This a nigga who killed nigga. It's just a
Touch
way
him.
of doing it. It's a way
Don't
of doing
just
Me and
drive
you
me
are
and get up
agreeing.
on him.
Me and you are agreeing.
Aim high. Kids are
but
small. You gotta aim high.
Look, me and you are agreeing. But in all actuality, when you got that thing in your hand, you're gonna be thinking strategic. So you're not gonna do it and crash out for him anyway. You get what I'm trying to tell you? You're not just gonna do it on camera and crash out for him anyway. A
I'm not saying
motherfucker's
me. I'm
gonna.
just saying in general.
But a
in the street.
motherfucker, whoever, when they got it in their hand, they already thinking like, I gotta be strategic. So you
Everybody
get
don't
what
give a
I'm
fuck about
saying?
that. Because them niggas didn't care. They got them.
Yeah, a
and they
lot of
free.
people do though.
You know,
That-
some
that
people do,
shit.
some people don't. We can't even just put those stipulations in front of them because 9 times out of 10, if you out hopping out in broad day, you don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
It
No.
remind me of
You
that.
feel me?
Nah,
You
that
here
don't
to do
mean
your
nothing.
thing.
That mean that you got you a striker and a ski mask. It's time to play ball.
You doing your thing
You know what I'm
regardless. but
saying? Ain't
if
no-
you
ain't no
did all
broad
of that
day
and
with-
you
know what
catch
I
the
mean?
nigga, you do all of that broad day, you already risking your freedom, and then you catch the nigga with his kids and you still.
Ain't no
I'm
time
not
to
doing
kill, nigga. Nigga, when you get your man, it's time to get your man. You know what I'm saying?
You know the Mozzie song, "The Truth," like that first diss track against Lav that he came out with back in the day. At the very end, there's like a part where he's just like talking shit at the end of the song, and he's like imitating, like making fun of the ops. He's like, "There's kids out here, still like leave us alone. Da, da, da.
Niggas do that,
There's
bro.
kids here today."
I just think when
like,
you a grown
but
man
he was
and you
saying it in a
outside doing
mocking way,
shit-
like, "What? There's kids. I'm still drilling." That's basically
Look,
what Mozzie was implying.
I feel like when you a grown man and you out here doing bullshit, it's your obligation not to get caught outside with
kids.
your kids.
Yeah.
That's your obligation, bro.
Yeah.
You got a family and you out here doing bullshit. You should do everything in your power to not get caught with your kids. You
Protect
gotta,
your kids.
You gotta go other places, go to gas
My
stations. stop
kids
out your
ain't
way,
finna
everything.
be.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, in the 60s will be.
They
And no,
shouldn't be,
they're not gonna
you
be
know?
in the back seat. They're not gonna be nowhere in my car. And don't nobody really know my cars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I usually keep a few. So it's like, nigga, don't nobody know my cars. My kids not gonna be in the car with me in the section, period. In the
I agree.
gangbang sections, period. Not no ops, not no none of that. Nigga, like when I got my kids, we moving like I got my
You
kids.
should, but you gotta move, and
Like
that's the
I
same
got
thing I
my
do when I got
kids.
my kids.
Like,
I move your trees.
you know what I mean?
And I never said that it was right playing with niggas' kids. That's you. I feel like when you already playing with evil shit, you already taking lights with evil shit. You already going where you going, my brother. You already playing in the demonic field. You already playing in the demonic field. You taking lives. You playing in the demonic field
Yeah.
immediately.
But what
That's facts.
but,
You get what I'm
but
saying?
This
That's
is
facts.
You
this
playing
is
in the demonic
this
field, brother.
all derived from me saying that if we out and it's gangbangers with their kids and it's me with my kids, we not finna bang on each other. I'm not finna do that. And if you do that, I'm going all the way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are special circumstances.
This is a fact. And
You
I
know what I'm
automatically
saying?
agree
But
with that. You just see a nigga with a hat. He got his kids, and you just think, nah, that you a
Nah,
complete
you can't
weirdo.
even don't care. Like, that's what he will.
He
like,
should
nigga,
immediately get a
yeah,
pass.
we go-
That's never. I don't
yeah,
ever want
yeah.
niggas to get that
If he ain't
mistaken.
killed nobody close to you,
That's
and
what
all
I'm
that,
saying.
like,
Because I feel
nigga,
like these are different circumstances.
yeah.
Were
You know,
did
but
you
this a
always
nigga
look
with a
at it like
hat
that?
and his kids.
Did
You
you always
weird.
look at it like that, or is
With
this
the kids, yeah, I was
Even when
raised
you're a
like
kid.
that. Yeah, I was raised like that. The
Okay.
people that
And
lace
I
my
think
chucks.
even OGs
is
might
just
feel a little
lit.
different
Yeah.
if you know this the nigga who just tears shit up. And it's the y'all never catch him. Cause you know some niggas move militant. You'll hear about the nigga, he popping shit up and you never see him. And then it's just one time. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I can't be mad at somebody if they do it. That's all I'm saying. I can't be mad. You
Nah.
feel me? But
Nah,
I
you-
definitely think you definitely should leave all kids out. But I can't be mad at the nigga. This nigga known for exterminating y'all.
Yeah, and
you
then
get him
it's
with his
like
kids.
it's not
Can't be mad.
karma. It's not karma on every murder. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
Some people gotta go, right?
Some people gotta go.
They
That's
have
all
to
I'm
go in
saying.
the Bible, right?
Eh.
But it's karma on how you play ball. Like, go get your man. Don't get no innocent nothings in between.
Remember in the movie?
That's how I play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't karma because like it's justifiable murders because it wouldn't have been done in all these books of what everybody believe in.
I just feel
Yeah,
like
I
once
mean-
you in the look, I just feel like once you in the demonic field and you playing in the demonic field, you put yourself at a disadvantage when you giving yourself all these rules and these demons ain't abiding by those rules.
Yeah, not everyone's playing fair.
You know what
Well,
I'm
it's
saying?
like-
You in a demonic field and every nigga not playing by these rules.
This
Some niggas is going all the way and you gonna fuck around and lose everything. You feel me? Because you got certain rules and niggas is going all the way.
A moral compass could actually
You know?
wind up being
'Cause some of these
detrimental.
niggas, you playing in the demonic field once you taking lives, and every thief don't have morals, and
Right.
every killer don't have morals.
They gotta fix
You
these
know?
bike stands, Josh.
That's my
These
only.
motherfuckers just
That was
keep
my only
dropping.
thing. I never agree with playing with kids. I never ever said that was right. Ever.
Remember in the movie
You know?
Kill
Just
Bill?
can't be mad.
In Kill Bill, she go to Shorty's house and she kill her, and the kid witnesses it, and she says like, "Hey, like this is who I am. When you want your revenge, when you're old enough, come see me."
I
Like,
remember that.
yeah, to me that was like that's what this combo reminds me of because it's like for show. If God forbid, you know, people,
That bitch tried to kill her. You still got to get him. Leave the kids out of it, and that's what I'm saying. You don't do it sloppily, but you don't just let him go either. You just make sure the kid is unscathed. That's my opinion.
Dennis
So,
Rodman daughter out here tripping.
Yeah,
With that
so,
being said,
Look, Lil Baby and Gunna. So Lil Baby and Gunna don't have a relationship and respond to people. We say Lil Baby says him and Gunna don't have a relationship and respond to the people saying he can't make a hit without Gunna. Do y'all think Baby can make the hit without working with Gunna?
yes,
Yeah, he just not having the best streak right now.
yeah,
But yeah, he can.
I feel like that his beat selection should go back to the Baby style beats because he's on these like beats that are louder than him.
yes.
I don't like the upbeat fast tempo, baby.
Yeah.
I like that's my dog show, baby. You feel me? I don't like these track house and shit, baby. I don't like that type of baby. I like chill, baby. When we getting money, that's my when nigga getting harmonized and shit. I
Thank
like
you.
that, baby.
Thank
I
you.
don't like track hawk fast.
That's what I mean.
Ferrari,
No, no,
baby.
no.
Beats
I don't
that's
want
louder
Ferrari,
than
baby.
him. He gotta be cool,
Yeah.
chill, like and just popping shit.
If I'm being honest,
Yeah, I don't want track hawk, baby. I want pop shit fly, baby. I don't want track hawk, baby.
That nigga go crazy when he got that flow. I was like, nigga, that's that baby. When I got out of jail and heard him snapping like that, I said, oh, little bro that figured it out. This what they was talking about.
my
'Cause
favorite.
You gotta think I was in jail and they like, baby, like the biggest nigga out right now. Him and Gunna. I'm like, yeah.
They sure
You
was.
gotta think when I left, they had like 50,000 followers. Baby might have had 20,000 followers.
I don't know. How did we never ask you this? Did you ever know, baby, him being from Atlantic 60 and shit? Did you know that nigga or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been knowing Lil Baby since he was like, I
Okay.
thought he was older, I guess.
Because
he
I
was
ain't never heard you
14.
speak on being
I
around
really
baby and
think-
them.
From what I
But,
understood, like that fool had a huge street rep way
I
before
did-
the music shit. Like,
He for sure was in the streets. I just don't speak on being a Lil Baby relationship because it ain't that where I want it to be. Cause that's my dog, and cause like
that's
let-
my dog.
he let niggas get in his ear about the lifestyle of what 60s do to people that are famous.
He felt like he had to get you away
And
before
he
you
felt
got
like,
here.
no, but
He thought he was finna get
he felt like
extorted.
ain't no genuinity.
He felt like he had to get you away from him before you got to him.
Because like, but you let people tell you that it's like, bro, hold on. You been my homie forever. Like, nigga, ass thug and that. We don't play like that. Cause like, just cause you got some money now don't change how I rock it with you, nigga. I'm gonna be one of them niggas that if a nigga play with you, you already know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like motherfuckers that told him like, oh, slimy situation.
I feel both sides.
And then beyond, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You
I
can't
feel
do
that,
nothing
'cause
but
it's like,
respect
nigga,
him as a man.
I'm a real nigga and I ain't
but
gonna
I
do that
really,
to you.
but you already know that I'm not. We we got too many years in. Like, you get what
you
I'm
never
saying?
know, though.
But you get what I'm saying? But not with me. You get what I'm saying? And then also on top of that, he signed to QC. And then I got a history with QC that, well, QCP, that's my boy and all that, but it was like some shaky shit before QC was QC, and I gotta respect them if they don't want to deal with me because, you know what I mean, shit happened in the streets. We done talked about it, we done cleared it up and all that shit, but it's like, you know what I mean, you as a man, you don't gotta deal with me if you don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, and we still hella cordial. If I call him for tickets and all that shit backstage, but I'm there. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Another thing that I also think, and I do want to say, I guess I was wrong, nigga, about the Thug shit. And and Gunna, cause Thug said, nigga, don't act like we friends. I don't fuck with dude. I guess I was wrong.
But that was a tweet and delete, so we can't fully.
It wasn't even.
Can
It
you
was a
can
tweet and
niggas
delete,
verify
but
that?
can't nobody
I was
verify the
wrong.
tweet. It never had hours. It never had the hour it was deleted. I mean, tweeted. It never had how many retweets or how many people seen it. You get what I'm saying?
It could have never existed for all we know.
Yeah, it was a fake tweet. Basically, because it's like that tweet would have had traction immediately. We would at least had like 70, 80,000 views on the. You
In
get what
2
I'm saying?
minutes.
The screenshot wasn't right.
Yeah, no, but beyond that, I will say this: my favorite Lil Baby music is for sure with Gunna. I'm not gonna lie, like.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Lil Baby that sold out dates.
It's
okay,
this one song
with
that
it,
I used
like
to
that.
play every
that
fucking day on my
2018
SoundCloud.
See, I was in jail. I didn't even get
Bro,
to.
they run was.
I didn't even get to like slide to that and like really like
was
vibe to it.
No,
Like,
that-
I didn't,
that
I
was-
didn't
that
never
Gunna
hear it.
top off shit,
But
that whole run,
Yeah.
oh my
that sold out
God, it
dates,
was
check every day.
crazy.
Cheat in my bed, a condo
Bro.
with cage. That shit
It
was
crazy,
amazing.
gang, I'm trying to tell.
And to be
niggas.
honest, like Baby's solo
I
run.
left. I left when Drip Season 2 was about to drop.
Yeah.
That money forever. That money forever. Man, them niggas was tripping, bro. I'm telling you, that whole 18, 17, 19, they had a run. But no,
I also
for real,
just feel
for
like
that 2018 run, it was
they
crazy.
highlight each other really well because Gunna got like the lower melodic voice, and then Baby would come in with the super
works.
high pitched shit.
That
And
shit worked.
yeah, they sounded really good together. And I admittedly not like he's a dope rapper, but I've never been the biggest fan of the Lil Baby solo run, where like during the pandemic when he was the hottest rapper in the world for a second, like.
Yeah,
that
I
was-
wasn't listening to that shit.
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite Baby.
Because that was Trackhawk Ferrari, baby.
Right, you feel
I
me?
wasn't
Like,
a fan of that shit. I'm not a fan of race car music, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't with all that shit.
I seen that the chat just said Baby found out I was a snitch. First and foremost, I ain't never snitched, but no, I've been knowing Baby since 2010, 9,
He's hella
maybe
young.
8, maybe 2008, right? So at the end of the day, this has nothing to do with no internet shit. The way that I've been feeling, we've been, you know what I mean? But we still talking stuff, but it's just our relationship ain't at to where I feel it should be at.
Niggas be,
Because
get it,
I
niggas be
really,
afraid of certain
I
shit.
really lived in Oakland City, bro. Like right across the street from his mom's shit, right across the street from his manager mom. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like his manager, his real manager's little brother is one of my closest homeboys out there. His name Dollar. He always be with him, $1. But he got a restaurant too. Y'all go check that out. I posted, but yeah, Dollar, that's my boy. He was rapping first. Teezy was the one that everybody thought was gonna be the rapper back in 2007 and 8, 9, and all that. So we go way back. All that, what y'all talk about, this just like on some personal brother shit. Like, you should know that you could trust me a little bit more than that, brother.
With that being said, to answer the original question, I do believe Baby's definitely capable of
He's
making a hit
capable.
record.
He just has he
For
just
sure.
has had a bad, spill this past couple years. He ain't really had the best track record these past couple years. but-
He just gotta go back to Baby.
yeah.
He gotta
Yeah.
go back like the beat selection and the flow. I mean, you got that flow. That shit, it's cool. You could put 1 or 2 of them on there, but like them being your singles, and that's what you pushing right now. Like,
I think there's like 2 big problems with Baby. One, his voice is so good, he feel like he can get away with saying whatever, and it's gonna be cool.
Here we go again.
He like, and I feel like there's a lot of yes men because I remember when he started putting out singles a couple years ago, and there'd be a room, all the people in the room were all juiced. I'm like, damn, this song fucking sucks. This is not gonna be a hit, and it turned out to not be a hit. It's like you got to have the right people to tell you this shit ain't it, Chief. That's just me. With that being said, Daddy Yankee, the reggaeton legend, his wife just jacked him for $100 million from their joint account. Let's take a look at this right here. Damn, Daddy Yankee.
He's talking about Bricc. They don't know. I should post my
So
DMs
Daddy
for
Yankee claims that his estranged wife, Mercedes Gonzalez, withdrew $100 million from 2 corporate bank accounts without his quote-unquote knowledge or quote-unquote authorization. The Puerto Rican rapper Juan Ramon Luis Ayala Rodriguez alleged in court documents filed last week in San Juan, obtained by Billboard, that Gonzalez took $80 million from his El Cartel Records account and another $20 million from his Los Congres account. Gonzalez allegedly served as CEO, and her sister, Aricha Gonzalez Castellanos, allegedly served as secretary/treasurer of the record labels founded by Yankee. The second motion was filed that same Friday, where he claimed Gonzalez withdrew an additional $20 million from Los Congres, another music company Yankee owns. Daddy Yankee made his filing in a court through his sister and El Cartel Records. It now becomes evident why she has wanted to keep him in the dark and deny him information about the withdrawals and cash movements that she and her sister made behind his bank. Read the complaint per bit.
The fact that that they could move $100 million behind his back without him knowing just lets you know how much money that nigga playing with.
Oh yeah.
Daddy
God damn,
bro.
what the fuck?
Remember that's Daddy Yankee was Bad Bunny before Bad Bunny.
We gotta really
He's
get to
still
that before we
cracking
can
like
even
that.
get to the bitch, bro. Before we can even get to the bitch, do you know how much money you gotta have?
Nigga.
$100 million go unnoticed?
Yeah.
That mean you got more than 5.
That's
because if
what
you
I
got
thought.
5, it go down to 4.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. But when you go to Puerto Rico, it's Daddy Yankee. That's Daddy Yankeeville. And Pitbull always performing down there, but Daddy Yankee got ranches. You could go down to one of his shits, and it's a whole tourist site. Like, he like the dude in Puerto Rico. Like, you got to go down
like
there,
Jay-Z.
bro. Like, yeah.
You like the Jay-Z.
And then you got to think everything that probably came out that's cracking, they probably all signed to him. You know what I'm saying? And they got their own
I'm not
music scene.
surprised. I
But
know how big Daddy
and
Yankee
it's
is.
so crazy. They got their own music scene. You don't go down there and hear them playing
All you hear is they native shit, of course.
Yeah. If you notice, what rappers get booked in Puerto Rico? How many times you see a nigga say he got a show in Puerto Rico today?
Nah,
Maybe
gotta-
Fat Joe.
and When you go to the East
Puerto
Coast,
Rico.
you
Yeah,
figure
exactly.
all
That's
this
what I'm
out
saying.
though.
That's
When
what
you
I'm
go to
saying.
the East
Yeah.
Coast, you figure these things out because when you go to these neighborhoods, that's all you hear.
Yeah,
You
it's
go to a
like
Puerto Rican neighborhood,
they don't
hear
even
it.
care. Like, you
a
go to
Cuban
the
neighborhood,
clubs
you
and
know.
all that. You got to go to a club that play American, like American music. It's
Yeah.
all native Puerto Rican music. So he could be having the hottest artists out there. All of them signed in. Like, he probably run that music. Like,
Yeah, if you're in even
he the forefront of reggaeton.
if you go to like,
That
you know,
nigga, he gotta be up 600+ million.
neighborhoods like Washington Heights or different parts of Miami even and all that
I
up though.
can't name 5 Daddy Yankee songs.
Oh.
And he just got $100 million.
I just know. I know every daddy. I know the song soon as I hear it though.
Yeah.
Soon as I hear the Daddy Yankee,
Yeah,
I know it.
yeah,
Like,
for
oh
sure.
yeah, I know that shit.
Yeah,
Soon
for
as
sure.
I hear it, immediately. Yeah,
Dame
I'm saying,
más gasolina.
I can't name 5.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying. Gasoline. What was the first one from back in the day though?
And was he on that
That's the only one we know.
Was
we
he
know
on
Gasoline.
that Nori remix with Tego Calderon, that Boricua Dominicana? Was he on that?
Daddy
Is
Yankee,
that him? That's him?
What was that
No?
first?
I don't
Oh,
know.
he's on Despacito. I mean, come on, bruh. Like that. Yeah, he's been on some.
That's the
huge
Fast and the Furious
Calma,
theme
yeah.
song. That's
No.
that.
No. But Daddy Yankee's first hit
That's that.
Americans. First American.
Yeah, that's that Despacito. Yeah, that's the shit from Fast and Furious.
It's
Probably Gasolina, if I'm to guess.
Hey, my nigga Master Wizard said, I don't know the difference between Daddy
yeah,
Yankee and
that's-
Sean Paul for real.
2004?
Yeah.
That shit still pump like it came out last year. Wow.
That
I thought Gasolina came out like maybe like 2010 shit.
No,
Damn, that was 04.
Gasolina is like the Latina version of Back That Ass Up.
Bro,
You feel me?
That
Like,
shit
it's-
gotta be like triple diamond right now.
Oh, my mama. Easily.
It gotta be triple diamond. Guess what?
It's the first
Easily.
reggaeton song nominated for a Grammy Award. Also,
I don't doubt it.
yeah, $654 billion in revenue
God.
in just last year
Yeah.
in 2023.
No,
No, that's
gasoline
gasoline
sales.
sales.
Oh my God! Like, what the fuck?
I looked up
What
like,
the
what
fuck?
That's why he didn't see that her Diddy bop bop.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of
come
here.
on,
Nigga,
man.
look at
Scroll.
gasoline
come
sales.
on.
Gasoline not.
I was like, damn, that's a
You
bigger
gotta-
record
You
than I
gotta
thought.
put his
Daddy
name
Yankee,
in
put
it.
Daddy
You gotta
Yankee.
put his name. This
Dame
nigga
Mas.
put gasoline. That's literally just Spanish for gas,
Gasoline,
bro.
yeah.
That's so
my
good.
God. This nigga right here.
30 million records, so it's
Triple
three times.
A
times.
billion
said it.
streams on
Yeah.
Spotify,
hit it on-
nigga.
I hit it
Bro,
on the
a
head.
billion
Yeah.
streams on Spotify. Do you know, nigga, Spotify, it wasn't even out when that shit
That's
dropped.
what I'm saying. He still did a billion.
A billion.
That's only
Nigga,
Yeah.
a billion? What the fuck? Damn.
So let's look up his net worth. What's
it's
that?
100 mil.
100 mil net worth. So
That's what his net worth
That's what
is.
it says when you.
That they know.
that
Hell
they
no,
know.
She just moved
So
100
So she just
mil.
took his net worth
Nah,
according
that
to
nigga
Google.
probably
But
like
that's
500
different
mil.
trust.
So simple
Those are
math. He's worth
trust
200
and all
mil, right?
Yeah. That's still like a huge chunk of his.
Yeah,
Basically,
No, what it is
that's
is
crazy, bro.
those
He's slipping
trust
regardless.
and all that shit that he got. You know what I mean? That's him. He's working that. All his companies and all that is involved
That's his net
in
worth.
that. It is.
no, so you're right. That's what I'm saying. When you total all that up, that's his net worth.
Oh, it
yeah,
is?
yeah.
Okay.
But that's how you know though. But man, niggas can't tell us about them Puerto Rican bank accounts and all of
That's
them.
what I'm
Nigga,
like.
he could have
Yeah,
offshore
he got
accounts
shit
and all kind of
going
shit.
on.
We don't know.
For sure.
He don't even play.
He could
more
have
than-
money stashed
he-
up under
he
his
got
house somewhere that
Central
you know what I'm
American
saying.
accounts.
Regardless, Shorty, he felt this. I think more than like is being. I think it's important to say that like this was a significant Jack move, and he's not psyched about this.
Yeah, he gonna get.
I would agree.
He needs some.
You give him a year and he'll get it all back, nigga. He getting 1 billion streams on Spotify with one song. What the fuck? Nigga, when he dropped that shit, nigga, streaming didn't even exist. The fact that you got 1 billion streams on a song that predates the streaming service
Is insane.
is absolutely insane. Niggas gotta really like understand the gravity of these kind of
They don't
statements.
Yeah,
bro.
because there's a lot of Michael
You
Jackson
feel
songs.
me?
that,
Like,
there's like,
bro, that's
feel me?
that's
Like, yeah.
Michael
'Cause
Jackson level
he
of
already
work.
was doing them type of physical sales type shit on the single. That
Like,
shit's
bro.
3 times diamond. I mean, yeah. And then
that's what I'm saying.
that nigga, he got 1 billion views. He done did that a couple times. I mean, 1 billion streams. He probably did that a couple times.
Yeah. Regardless, that shit is scandalous that his bitch finna just finesse to that degree.
Yeah, she got like fucked up right
Kobe about to lose 150 M's. Kobe, my nigga, I hit it at the BM.
You wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Huh?
But you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Tell the
Whoa.
TMG like, man, I tell her, I'm like, hey, yeah, stop playing with Drake, nigga.
in the gym.
With that being said, we
That's
got
right.
we got
Skadiddly daddle.
we got one or
We
two
got a
more
double
topics.
skittle.
Or we got
Nah,
another?
we skadiddly
Alright.
daddling.
With that being said,
That shit over with.
there is a Bricc Baby bought some fake Nike tech
Alrighty.
Bought Lush some fake Nike
Those
Tech for his
exist?
birthday. I would love if Bricc
Nigga
did.
said I had
Yeah,
on
bro.
fake shoes.
Yeah, fake. Man, this
My girl bought me a real Nike Tech from the Nike
They're
outlet. And it cost
$109,
less than $300.
I didn't
So,
know they
yeah.
made fake $109 shoe. I didn't think that'd be worth it. The material that it'll cost to make that shit, you'll be a dummy to even
Yeah,
make a
fake
fake one.
dunks is insane. Like I don't know if they
These
make
bitches
fake
ain't rare or nothing. They
make
just
fake.
maybe like
But they
fake
like
Tiffany
fake.
dunks or some shit. Like
that's insane.
It
Y'all
was
got
at
me
one
fucked
point where
up.
they probably was making fake pandas. Pandas.
Yeah,
but
like
not-
2020 or some shit
2020,
probably.
Pandas.
Which
But
is
they'll
crazy.
always be making
Yeah,
companies.
Yeah, it's coming.
that shit
straight
is
from-
crazy.
Yeah.
They just
It's
they
like
hate
the
me,
people
bro.
at Nike that
Oh,
stole the
oh.
material.
Somebody's
Like,
son.
we're
that-
not getting
yeah.
paid enough anyway. We'll just make these same shoes and sell them online.
With that being said, we'll see y'all on Christmas Eve for
Yeah, we'll figure out time.
we'll figure
Hey
it-
man,
Yes.
outcome, man, outcome. Y'all go get that right now. Y'all go. It's not out on streaming platforms till the 20th. So the only way you can do it is exclusively on my YouTube channel, man. Y'all keep on running it up. It's been doing good. I think we had like 15K 2 days, man.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Y'all
that
go
video
get
was
that.
Crazy.
Great record.
Set that whole thing up.
Did I set it up?
Yeah. The background and scenery in that video is
That was
insane.
cool. Yeah, it was just like running gun, but I knew where it was. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, y'all. Make sure y'all go get that,
We-
man. Y'all go get that unfadable. You feel me? We are like 10K in a day. Y'all go get that.
You hear me?
That Tracy McGrady. We at like 51K in a month. You feel me? We going
Yes,
crazy,
sir.
man. Y'all make sure y'all go fuck around. You feel me? Oh yeah, and go to that almightyapparel.co. You feel me? And get your almighty hats. No
Please
cap.
go get your hat.
You
Please
feel
do
me?
that. And
Mhm.
coming soon, I believe
It
in the
is
next few
cap.
days, dropping on No
Facts.
Jumper
Go get
is
some
my
cap.
interview with my pops. Very excited about that. Got some other cool things in the works with the team. We appreciate y'all. Josh, thank you for holding it down on the boards. And with that being said, never counterfeit,